Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? We are back with yet another set today. This will be the semifinals here for the 1300 bracket. Winner advances to the finals, obviously. Best of five between Captain Kniples and Samball49. Knight Noble 24 is joining me for the cast. Hello, sir.
Hi, it's good to be back again.
Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. Hopefully the audio's good. If anyone in chat has any issues with audio on either my end or if you can't hear Knight, please let us know.
All right.
To the draft. Let's look at the maps first here. Captain Nipples chose Flooded Hills and Arena Cove. Samball chose Forest and Dry Lake, and they banned out to have Mott and Bailey as map number one. Interesting selections here. Obviously, lots of maps to choose from, but Flooded Hills being the first pick, that's been a really interesting map, very chaotic. You've played on it. What do you think?
Um, I think it's too snowbally of a water map. I understand the premise is supposed to be very chaotic, but it is also a map where if you start losing ground, you are punished very hard for it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, it's one of the new ones, and I mean that and Water Arena. I think Water Arena is also snowbally, but I think it's easier to come back on that map than Flooded Hills. So I could see that, but we'll see. Maybe we'll alter it or change it. Who knows over time. But as far as the civs go, Captain Nipples bans Mongols, chose Davidians, but they were sniped from him. He'll have Vikings, Malians, Lithuanians, Chinese, Saracens, and Koreans left over. And then Sambal banned the Japanese. And we had a random snipe of Italians. Also, a random pick for Cumans for Sam. And you'll have Magyars, Franks, Gujars, Portuguese, and Berbers. Lots of strong civs. What do you think here, Knight?
I'd say Captain Nipples probably has the more well-rounded, stronger civs. Well, Sam has a couple of civs that are going to be outperforming the other Captain Nipples civs on certain maps. Overall, I think Captain Nipples has the more well-rounded civs.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of interesting options. And with the maps, it's really hard to say. Uh, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of really good civs here. The interesting thing for me is the random ban and the random pick for Sam here. Seems like a very odd thing to have happen, but hey, it is what it is, and we'll dive into game one here. Knight and I have already loaded in,
All right.
and we will go in 3, 2, 1, go. Gujaras for Sam here. As the scoreboard is going to be wrong for this first game, I will fix it later. This is the best of 5 semifinal for the 1300 bracket. And with the update and having to backdate everything, I did not change it. And then Ron Bailey here with the Lithuanians for Captain Nipples. What do you think about this matchup here? Who do you favor personally?
Gujars were pretty much all the way. And Gujars has, I think, every kind of answer they need against Lithuanians, but then again, it's all about getting to those options with Gujars. Lithuanians, of course, having a better economy throughout the mid game, but early game, I'd say I give it here to Gujars here. I mean, their bonus is already kicking in immediately. Already have
Yeah.
the mill there, and they can put all the sheep in there. And I've always said that Gujars are top tier on this map.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? We give you a lot of options here for what players can go for, but the Gujuras and the Poles kind of benefiting from their mills having bonuses. Obviously, here we have some chatter, not too big of a deal, but the instant mill for free is very nice. Sam's gonna go to wood here, though. He's looking to maybe do something different here. Who knows with the Gujaras? We haven't seen them a ton. We've seen them, I'd say, maybe 3 or 4 times in this map, but didn't you play them here and then you were monk rushed?
Yes, I was monk rushed, and I won against, I
The
believe it was
otter
the
one.
Otter. Yeah.
Yep, yep. But that's not exactly what you were wanting to use those for, I'm sure. You wanted to play a little differently, I imagine. But obviously worked out all's well, right?
I feel like
Lithuanians is interesting here, though, right?
Lithuanians being another civ that could get up at a reasonably competitive time thanks to having the extra amount of food at the start of the game. I don't think it'll matter too much. I think if you're Gujars in this situation, you're always going to be up ahead of your opponent because you're collecting way more food than the other player or the other civ.
Yeah, but Lithuanians don't have that bonus anymore, right? They have to build the town center to get the 100 food.
No, that's 100 at the start of the game. Just 100,
100.
not like it's not what it used to be.
Yeah, I'm not 100% up to date on all the changes since these random changes to all the nomad starts have started. So we'll see how everything turns out. Sam has all this food under his town center still with the berries and his boar, and he's moving out to the hunt. Has all those pigs ticking away here in the mill as well. What do you think about this map from the original concept that you were used to seeing in the previous versions to where we are today? Like, has your opinion of how this map is played just changed, or is it still pretty much the same?
Well, that's changed a lot. I think players have adapted pretty well to the changes to this map. People get the wrong impression that this is a full-on, FC type map, and it definitely doesn't play out that way.
Yeah,
I mean, of course, you could still play it that way, and there's nothing stopping you at all.
Yeah, it's been really interesting.
Seeing Sam here, a lot of vills on Hunt, but not really taken very efficiently. 2 vills on each, and really don't want to do that because there's gonna be some decay if you do that, and the walk time too. It's not great. As we're seeing Sam struggle to push in one deer, as one deer is just not being cooperative right now.
Yeah, I mean, he pushed that from the top of his base there, so it is a little awkward. Sam's wood lines are preferable, though, I'd say. Be easier to defend for the early stages. Obviously, later in the game, wood is the issue on this map in your home base.
Yep.
Do start with enough, but not enough to last the late game.
It looks like Captain Kniples is going to be up first. So he's sending 1 vill to gold here. I imagine it's probably just going to be actually 2 vills, so it's probably going to be Archer opening here for Lithuanians.
Yeah, I mean, both these players seem to have the right idea. They're going to the feudal age. They're going to have their situation the way they both planned it, it seems. No one can be forced into any position here to start. We have seen quite a few games where some very heavy feudal play.
Look at this.
So.
Look at Captain Kniples here. He's sending... Is he just 5 vills to berries? Okay. Man, getting me all excited here. I thought he'd just send 5 vills forward, start a tower rush. But seeing a berries come up here for Samball, and I expect to see one here for Captain Kniples as well. I mean, he has enough wood for it, but we'll see. We'll see what he's planning here. This could just be an actual just FC.
Yeah, it's really kind of crazy some of the FC times that players can pull off. Especially, I think it really just comes down to the fact that you have all of the hunt, the berries, everything so tightly compacted here. And usually players are collecting all their herdables, but the captain still has a few pigs out here chilling. Nonetheless, he's up. Let's see what he goes for. Got a ton of wood.
I wonder if he's just kind of forgot about those little piggies. It's a little unfortunate there. All right, this is going to be an FC from Captain Kniples here. I think Sam should follow up with his own FC as well and just kind of be competitive there. Now, I think FCing with Lithuanians is a pretty good option, just because if you get 3 TCs down, you're already getting a lot of food back from it.
Yeah, we'll be a stable.
Have a superior economy for a moment. Yep, stable here. Is he going scouts?
He's getting all his
I think that could be easily defended, don't you think? It's like a scout. You just add a barracks and some spears, and then no more aggression. But again, Captain Kniples has no wood right now. He's spending all of his wood right now to try to get up.
Yeah, he's going to be just shy on the gold here. Have to sell some more resources to get it. So it is giving some awkward timing here for this, but looks like he'll have the food, probably sell the food or the wood, and there he goes on to the next stage.
Yeah, Sam should really rush this blacksmith up. Timing is not ideal here with Gujars. Yeah, definitely one thing you don't want to be as if with the civ that has some kind of advantages. You don't want to be behind.
He added another camel, so he's going camel, and then he's
feudal age camels.
So
I don't like this at all. I don't like this one bit. Camels won't break through palisades as fast as scouts will.
They have 4 attack, which is less than the scout here, of course. They do instantly transform later in the game to the camel rider, but Yes, it does
Attack
seem a
rate. You
bit
have to also
rushed.
consider attack rate too with the camel.
It is the attack rate here with the camel. It's 2 seconds between attacks. The attack delay is 0.5. The scout here has attack delay of 0.7 and 2 seconds as well. So a little faster attacking for the camel. Not by
But
much.
then again, let's see if Captain Nipples here does a little bit of underreaction. He's trying to go for the full greed here. He wants multiple TCs up. I'm sure he's confident enough that he could just wall it up, wall everything behind here, and make this investment here from Sam feel kind of mute here.
Yeah, it's an interesting reaction. Just a couple houses, not the biggest of deals, but obviously this looks like it could be defended quite easily.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I mean, Sam does have more villagers for the moment. We'll be clicking up here shortly. Does have the eco upgrades already, and likely will have to get a market though. He's gonna buy his way up, but it looks like he might just try to garrison, and he does. Still gonna be
Monastery
100
immediately, so he
short.
wants those relics.
Makes sense. The Tech and Town Center for Captain Nipples as well. And he'll be trying to boom here behind this. He did put that
Do
town
you
center
agree
on
with
stone.
the straight FC into TC and Monastery? I mean, I feel like that's so greedy. I feel like that kind of build kind of gets stopped by straight scouts.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we're gonna see here. Will it, and how good is the scout control gonna be here for Sam? I mean, obviously this is game one. What is a best of 5? Could be a really long set, but for the
And
greed
look
to
at
come
that.
out already, it could be
Look
interesting.
at Sam's base. He's 6 on stone. He wants a castle. Does he want to drop a castle on his base? I mean, castle drops, I feel like on this map, if the first line of palisades are there, it's kind of pointless. I mean, what's Sam going to deny here? He's going to deny gold that's on the outside and a stone pile if he goes to Fort Castle. So won't really get anything done there.
Yeah, I mean it is awkward. I mean it's definitely an interesting point to discuss, but you know he will have some really good scouts, and the camels have come back. He's
Yeah,
actually got 3, and he's
look at
producing
this.
more. So
Look at this. Sam is still continuing to go into feudal here. I don't agree with this. I feel like the longer you're in this age, the worse it becomes for your Civ. As Captain Nibbles is adding a second town center, he's adding eco upgrades behind this too. He's gonna get some food back from that and up more town centers. But then again, he's not really producing a lot of villagers from his TCs. His villager production is pretty low because he can't really afford it. A
yeah,
scout fight scout here. Sam will win the scout war because he has more upgrades.
indeed, indeed. Alexander, I don't know which message you're referring to. I will often tease certain things that are happening in the future. That may be what you're referring to. Uh, we kind of have hinted towards what's coming next, but basically we have a sponsor lined up to sponsor another event. And that's really all the information that I'm going to share. And that hurts for a lot of people to hear. So I don't really try to say it too many times, but yeah, that's basically what that's about, man. Uh, we'll see what else happens. There's a lot of things in the works. Really, I don't really have any solid details yet to share either. It's just a teaser that more is coming. Knight, you know how it is around here. You've been around here. Usually, if I say there's something coming, means there's something coming, right?
Yeah, I expected to forget about it and then remember all of a sudden.
You expect to remember it, or just
No, I expect you to forget about it and then all of a sudden you'll remember at some random point in time.
oh, interesting. I don't know.
Anyways, we're gonna see Sam here click up to the next stage, but the build difference is only 10 behind. That's actually not too much. As Captain Nipples here is not really able to take effect of having the extra town centers here. I mean, he has more farm count, or higher farm count than Sam right now, but like worker efficiency is probably not the best here.
Hell, and not only that, the whole plan to go for these relics has been just completely evaded here. He's gonna finally grab his first one here in the southern corner, but now Sam's aware of this being a situation, and he's gonna send 2 scouts over.
Mm-hmm.
And he will be aware that some spears have been added to potentially, thwart this from being a thing. And that monk will go down. It will not survive. It will cost Scout's life, but Sam likely
Yeah,
very happy with that. And again, he's going to add a town center behind this. He's got a lot of stone. He could come forward. And actually,
he's going
he
for his own
hasn't
monastery.
he hasn't scouted all that well along the walls. I would love for him to be able to drop a castle near this one
Yeah,
town center. That could really hurt.
I would
But
like Captain Nipples to get more farmer upgrades, but he's preferred to go for a third town or fourth town center, which is probably a good thing too. I think now Captain Nibbles definitely has the lead. His worker efficiency should start to go up like crazy here, adding way more farms, he's adding more town centers, getting more villas out. Sam is doing the same, but he is just adding the third town center right now. He doesn't have a whole lot of food right now, and most of his villagers are going into gold units here. And I'm not sure this makes any real sense. I mean, what do these camels do other than, I mean, yeah, they'll kill some spears because there's a lot of them, but like if he just gets a bunch of monks out, then he just converts all of them.
yeah, the camel play was really interesting. It's a very odd choice. It does cost more resources, but I mean, all things considered, I mean, he is going to be behind due to the
No.
super fast castle, so we'll have to see how that shakes out. But I mean, this is extremely greedy here. I mean, we're going to go to a
Yeah.
fourth town center. I would love to see a castle forward just to really try to put some pressure on the captain here, but it looks like he's going to go into infantry armor upgrades. He just has some
Yeah, he's gonna
spearmen.
go for pikemen immediately. Um, yeah, I'm not sure I like the approach here. I would prefer both players got all their eco upgrades. I mean, Captain Nipples is definitely doing a much better job of that, even though he doesn't have the second farming upgrade.
Hmm.
Although Samball does have the wheelbarrow, but again, only the first few farming upgrades, so it's not really that good. And I'm not sure I like the investment here from Sam with all the camels here. I don't think it's necessary. I think like 5 of these bills on the gold pile should just go onto wood here and just turn themselves into farmers. And again, we're going to see a castle here on Sam's gold, and we're probably going to see chakram throwers. And yeah, and the bill difference is huge. Like, yeah, Sam is down by 30 bills. Actually, no, by 20 bills.
Yeah, and he's going to get the pikeman converted back to him up in the north. Monk died
Yeah,
here, so
and it is, of course, a bad thing to let Lithuanians get all the relics, but Kujuras is one of the few civs that can definitely play around Lithuanians having all the relics. Because
yeah.
they have unique tech specifically designed to counter the extra attack from Lithuanians.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see how this one eventually comes to fruition here, but again, the villager count difference is massive right now, and that is the big story. This castle being at home and in a very safe area as well.
Yeah.
Definitely not what I was expecting. Thought we were going
Hmm.
to see a very forward castle here,
I
and
think it's just
not the
lack of
case.
scouting. I think Sam was anticipating a bunch of knights from Captain Nipples, but no knights were ever made. Not a single knight.
Hmm.
And now the camels are pretty much just there just to look scary. And I'd say if I'm in Sam's position right now, I drop down a market, rebalance your eco, buy up a fourth town center, and get all your eco upgrades, and then start getting up a bit of a boom here. I mean, he is way behind here, behind by 30 bills.
Yeah, he's shifted off of stone now that he has his castle at home as well.
Yeah.
So it's a bit
And
awkward.
Captain Nipples is very close to Imperial Age. He just needs to take a few bills off gold and send them on to. Actually, I see he has way too many bills on stone. Look at that, 19 bills on stone. That's enough bills to drop a castle here, but that is way too much on stone there.
And he's
As
adding another
as a
town center
fifth
as
town
well.
center. Fifth town center. You have enough food, man. You don't need any more. You have enough bills on food.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna be okay here. Kick to the Imperial Age. Not any pressure. I think that's the biggest problem here. Sam wasn't able to get the
Yeah.
pressure. He did get 2 of the relics, and he's going for the third one in the north here.
Yeah.
I guess he doesn't see it because actually,
He's also Captain Nipples is also going to go. He's very close to the one in the south there. I'm not sure. Okay, he does see it. He's going to go grab it, and yeah, he's up to soon be 2 relics here. But then again, Sam has. I think he has more relics here. Yeah.
yeah,
Well, actually,
he
they're going to
will.
be even here. Gonna be
No,
even.
Sam
Even
will
on
have
relics.
3.
Oh, okay.
He's
I
got
didn't see
1 coming
on
in.
the
Well,
bill.
I guess not. He hasn't found this one yet. It's just above his base. The scouting wise, it's in the dark for him. So he's wondering where that one is. It may not be found even.
Yep.
They will actually be even for the time being.
Yeah,
Handcart.
barracks, multiple barracks coming down. Imperial H for Captain Kniples here. Handcart is gonna be. Did he just? I thought he canceled it. But no, it's gonna be straight Halberdier as an opening, which is a decent opening here. Especially if Gujars isn't able to get up to Chakram throwers. And I'd say Captain Nipples has the stronger economy here. Like Sam needs to add another TC behind this.
It's
Just 2
interesting.
TCs producing
though.
bills is not enough.
It's interesting though because if we see chakram throwers, the military for the captain is instantly going to need to shift into something else, and the captain is not teched into anything else yet. So it could be interesting. And the camels are just going to take this fight, and they're going to win this fight against the pikemen. It looks like it's going to be pretty close.
It's going to be a
Villagers
horrible
dying.
trade for them, though.
It is
Such a
but-
bad trade for them. They're not going to. No, that's actually they're not going to win at all.
Yeah.
The camels are fighting together. No, that is a pretty bad trade there for Sam. He's throwing those camels away.
Got a
I think
monk.
he's still committed to making camels too. I don't agree with this at all either.
I mean, I think he shouldn't be making more, but I think he took an okay-ish trade just to get the military off the field there. But he should start going into chakrams here. He's just not on more stone, so he's just gonna go full on stable here.
I don't agree with this at all. It's walking into a trap here. Captain Nipples has played his hand, and Sam sees it, but he's still playing right into it. I don't think this is a good idea. Although I feel like Sam may not know what to do here. He may be kind of thinking like, what do I do here? These Gujars, I mean, it's kind of straightforward. Go for unique unit, but then again, can't really give all the answers or get all the answers when you're playing on your own.
Yeah, and I mean, he is behind in the Ville still, but obviously there's just no aggression that's been coming in, so it is what it is.
Tech,
Tower
shields.
Yep.
Tower shields is way more effective for the skirmisher than it is for the halberdier because it gives the halberdier just 1 extra melee armor and 2 pierce armor. Not really helpful against chakrams, but then again, no chakrams to be seen. In fact, we're seeing heavy camel right now, and yeah, I think this is gonna go very poorly for Sam here.
Yeah, I mean, if he does his tech switch, he's in a lot of trouble. He is gonna try to go over here with these. He's got villagers forward. Did he? I don't know why he sent those.
He's not even
forward,
getting
but-
his unique tech too for Gujars, Kshatriyas, which is very important.
Both players have villagers coming forward here in weird positions, but we could see some forward castles here. I think we're definitely going to see one from the captain. He's going how? Yep, there it is placed. And yeah, Sam's not going to be able to deny this. Do have chakram on the map though. One lone
a
chakram
single
thrower.
chakram. A single chakram. That guy cannot fight all those halberdiers.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not.
I feel like right now, Sam is just getting heavy camel just to be safe. He just wants to be as safe as possible in case cavalry comes. But again, no heavy cav to be seen. Captain Nipples is avoiding that unit like the plague, and it's a good reason to avoid it.
Yeah, very, very awkward though here. I mean, the villager count is starting to get pretty close now compared to where it was. But the military is going to be pretty rough here. The chakrams are being produced, but they're only going to be able to be produced for so long before a fight has to be taken. And not ideal.
Not the situation you want to be in as Gujars. You want to be able to get to your great composition late game. If you're getting Trev down, then you can't get the chakram throwers, and you really have no option against halberdiers and skirmishers. And of course, you have the hand cannon, which is a decent option against the... In fact, he is going multiple barracks. Are we going to see? Yeah, we're seeing 2 hands. Now, Gujars don't have the greatest infantry other than their unique unit. They do have Kshatriyas, which does give them a huge discount, but it's not good. Not good long term. Missing all those techs for infantry kind of hurts long term. Means like generic units can kind of take them out.
You're not missing any techs but 1 attack tech. Not that painful.
They're missing champion, which
throw them away.
well, the difference is that they actually have specialties that actually help them.
Sure,
I take
sure.
Malay. I take Malay 2 hands over Kujur 2 hands because you're still wasting gold for that unit.
Yeah. Elendil AoE, a sick map. Thanks, man. Shout outs to Hitch. He made the maps. Some were my ideas, some were his, and yeah,
Has
we're
he
very happy.
got the Casatrius tech? I'm not sure if he's gotten it.
No, he has not. There's been
He's
no
not
unique
saving
text
any
from
res
Sam
on this.
here. He's going to go for a Trebs of his own. He's got Elite Chakram coming behind that.
Yeah, but he just doesn't have the military right now. All of his military are camels, and those are useless against the halberdiers.
Yeah, the Chakrams are going to pull some in. The long swords are going to do some work here. Two-handed is on its way. I mean,
there's too many halberdiers there.
And
he's taking so much castle fire there too. Goodbye, castle number 1. And this game's gonna start snowballing. And oh no, the halberdiers! Why are they not fighting? Okay, now they're fighting. I was like, they're just standing there watching their friends just die.
Yeah,
right now, if
not here.
Captain Kniples makes a tech switch into lettuce with his halberdiers, then he has a pretty much unstoppable composition.
Yeah, the latest is overpowered and probably is the most needed nerfed unique tech in the game, but
how do you nerf that unit? I mean, you could keep nerfing the relics.
I think you make it so that the latest don't get the effect of the relics. Not to nerf.
Yeah, but then again, if you do that, then they're all of a sudden not so great unit.
Well, that's the point.
I think they're fine with just being having low pierce armor. Send the camels in to try to go raid, but the camels, they're not gonna do anything.
Yeah, they're not getting in here. There's another castle here getting trebbed down as well. Captain Kniples here saw it. We'll take care of that. Yeah, Sam is in a lot of trouble.
I feel like Sam has underutilized the tech tree of Gujurs here. The camels are finally going to get some work here. They're finally going to get the best trade they've ever gotten. They get all these lettuce, and they're going to kill these 2 trebuchets. That's the best trade they're going to get all game. And the production has all of a sudden stopped for Captain Kniples here. Like, where's the HAL production? How many barracks is he producing out of right now?
Quite a few.
7 barracks. He's pumping out more. He needs like double the amount of barracks here.
It is an interesting
He's only
position.
sending them one at a time too. This game might be stolen, but go back into Sam's favor here. He has a lot of military right now. Captain Kniples needs to mass up military before it takes fights here.
Yeah.
Might even want to consider adding in hand cannons to deal with the 2 hands.
He needs murder holes right now because the 2-handed are going to take out a castle.
Then again, he could just make a bunch of lettuce. How many relics does he have? 2 relics. Lettuce with 2 relics is still good.
I don't know what onager is good for here. I guess
I mean onagers are great against infantry if there's a lot of them, but I don't think it's a strength of Lithuanians at all.
Yeah, he is trying to add latest. There are a bunch of halbs, about 20 of them in the base that aren't being utilized right now. And 2-handed swordsmen
Where are they? That is tragic there. Those halbs need to be in the fight there.
Yeah.
I'm sure he doesn't notice that either.
Probably not. This castle's getting trebbed down as it's being built up here, which is never a good sign.
And the castle is down castle.
The forward castle here, though, is killed by 2-handed swordsmen here, which is never something that you really want to be on the receiving end of, but we'll see archery ranges come up here from the captain as well. Shaman.
Castle there.
It is Knight Noble. He is here back again.
Hi. I'm glad to be back in casting again. It's nice.
I have a few other people that are looking to co-cast as the sets have gone longer, so we'll see how everything works out. But you know what's really bad?
Now the halberdiers are fighting.
The captain has very little military on the map right now. He's actually being overrun.
This military production is just so small. I'm sure Sam right now he's right in front of his keyboard. He's just mashing that military production key. He's holding shift. He's mashing the Q for 2 hands.
I mean, the 2 hands are working.
Yeah, they're working right now. That's because Captain Kniples doesn't have a solid unit to counter them.
Got onagers doing some work here. But once he's 2-handed gets in, is there an answer for the captain? He has tech into nothing.
He's only teching the halberdiers.
He's going skirm. Oh no.
He's going skirm. No.
He's added.
That's the wrong choice there.
Oh no.
Onagers are gonna go down here. The 2 hands are gonna continue trading well here. Really should go lettuce here. I think lettuce is the way. I mean, he has 3 castles. Get elite lettuce. He has 4K gold right now.
He does have elite. He's
He
producing
does
them
have elite,
now.
but he's just forgotten to making them. Oh no. Oh
Yeah.
no.
I mean, res bank for the captain way better. Villager count still way better. The problem for captain here, he's got some idols and wood.
Mm-hmm.
Wood is his biggest issue right now.
Yeah.
Sam needs
Captain
siege.
Kniples has all the options to win this game, but right now he's unfortunately throwing those options to Sam. He's giving all the options to Sam, and Sam is gladly taking them right now. Then again, he's finally getting the lettuce out. Finally getting the lettuce and halberdiers out. That's the comp. And he's getting hand cannons out. And I don't agree with the skirms at all. I mean, skirms die to two hands and to any kind of unit that's like that.
It's such a weird choke to fight in, but the cannons and skirms will be arriving, so this will get a lot worse here to fight. But all the military building up behind now, so maybe the captain's finally got his comp set with double gold comp, really. Elite
Yeah.
latest and hand cannons.
Something you really see Gujaras going for is the two-handed play. It's because most people prefer the Chakram, and for good reason, because it is just a better unit with dealing with units that are clumped up together.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a better option for sure. But the two-handed play is definitely interesting, and I mean,
Yep.
it
I
has
mean,
worked until this
it'd be
point.
even cooler if we got the unique tech for it, but whatever.
Yeah,
Cheapest
unique
two
tech
hands in the
would be
game, other than
nice.
melee.
Problem is though, no castle now, and he's building up stone in his bank. Eventually, drop one here, so we
Yeah,
could
he's
see
finally
that.
massing up here. Captain Nipples is finally massing up military here.
Yeah, military number is definitely better now. I don't know if he lost the vills or if he just deleted them, but it was definitely needed either way you look at it here.
Yep.
Has turned into quite the lengthy game, and it's a lot of late game
We're seeing
compositions being
stables
back
down
and
here
forth.
from Captain Nipples. I'm not sure stables are the way to solve your problems against Gujaras.
I think he probably wants to try to raid, spread this out a little bit, stop all the fighting
Yeah,
right
it
here on the
seems like a quick
front.
conclusion to jump to raid. I mean, that's never something I've liked doing. I mean, if you're not getting a lead, I don't think raiding them to death when you're never coming back is ever a good option.
He's got a
If
lot
there
of
won't be an
gold
outcome.
too, though, so teching into these things, not really bad. He's researching 3 different techs in 3 different stables. So, I mean, he's gonna work his way up to the cavalry, the Polish cav, or winged hussar, there we go. Um, words elude me.
You're as bad as Jabari with that.
Yeah, words elude me today, folks. We see Shamvosh riders starting to be brought on to the production line here. Probably
Yeah.
for the hand cannons and
Yeah,
the
Shrimbosh riders are
the
their best unit
camels.
to counter are hand cannon units and or gunpowder units. And right now these camels are unfortunately just gonna die here. There are
They've
too
killed
many
a
hand cannons.
lot though for that. Like they've killed a lot, all things considered. The two-handed are on top of him here too, so that could be a few kills. But yeah, we see winged hussar tech is coming in. GG from Sam
Yep,
though. He's
GG.
gonna call it. And
Yeah, I think
messy
this is
game.
yeah, a very messy game, and I feel like it's underutilized, underutilization of Gujar's tech tree.
Yeah, I mean, definitely not ideal there with a few options he could have had. The cheaper
Yep.
military could have been huge, of course, but what can you do? What can you do, right?
Yeah, and opting to go into heavy camel as the opening and Imperial Age is just not the ideal way.
All right. On
I
to
need to
the
be right back
draft.
here.
Certainly.
I'll be real quick.
No worries. On to the draft. Captain Nipples with the win here with the Lithuanians over the Gujaras for Sam. And we will go to one of Sam's home maps next. We will see either Forest or Dry Lake for game number 2. Shaman, both these players are they're really like 1300-ish each. Let me look real quick. I did pull it up. Sam is currently at 1295. He's peaked at 1312, while the Captain Nipples is at 1234, but has peaked at 1371. So fairly fairly close as far as elos are concerned, especially looking at how the bracket has worked out. But a lot of great games we've seen from both these players. We're going to move on to the second game, which will be on one of Sam's home maps again. And like I said, it will be Dry Lake, as I will load in, and then we'll wait for Knight to join us and see where he can pause at here. But I can tell you the matchups, and we can look at the map here in just a second. Here we go. It will be Dry Lake. We'll wait for Knight to join us again. He should be back. But game 2 here, I fixed the scoreboard for everyone too. Apologies. I'm missing that earlier. Again, the update uh, threw everything off because then I had to revert back to the previous patch, and there's a whole bunch of things that needed to be done. So, Captain Nipples, though, will be here in the. I gave the win to the wrong player. Will be here for the Malians in orange, and then right up to his north, we will have the Magyars here for Samball49. And as soon as Knight's back, we will jump in. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Obviously, lots of things going on right now, and you know, lots of games to cast. But anything you guys have to ask, feel free. I can answer some questions while I wait for him to get back, or you know, we can speculate on the matchup. Start with that. Obviously, the Magyars here get the attack upgrades for melee units for free. Can be very good. Can spiral here if it does come to that. Now against the Malians, an interesting civ in their own right, getting more gold. I don't even know what the actual tech is now. It was it like 30% more gold or something like that. It's something ridiculous. And it's really turned the Malians back around. We're seeing them played a lot more. I think the unique tech change for what used to be to create the Shoto warriors faster being changed to add some bonuses to the camels and to the Shoto warriors is quite nice. But obviously, cheaper wood buildings also, or cheaper wood costs for buildings also very nice. Can't not complain about that either.
All right, I'm back. I need to load up into the game. What's the second game?
It is on Dry Lake, and the matchup is Malians for Captain Nipples and Magyars for Samball. I'm at 5 seconds, but pause when you can, and I can always rewind or, go forward to where you're at.
Sounds like a plan.
Okie dokie, perfect. Shaman, you're here. Are you guys playing soon? While you're here, if you're still here.
All right, I am ready.
What second?
5.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, Knight, we've already talked about the civs. What do you think here? Malians, they're kind of on like a peak right now because so many changes, and they're kind of in the limelight. Magyars, though, a civ that has been very heavily utilized over the years, and it really hasn't seen much in the way of changes since DE's come out. What do you think about the matchup, though?
I think in most cases it should be favored for Malians. And again, Sam has Magyars. Magyars are an incredibly aggressive civ. They get attack for free and their scouts are cheaper. I'm sure he wants to utilize some of those bonuses, but then again, it all comes down to what the player wants to do at the start. But looks like Sam's going for his board immediately. I wonder if he's afraid of getting lamed. I wonder if he watched that game between me and Gino, was thinking, oh, I don't want to get lamed. I don't want to get lamed at all.
Yeah, I mean, laming. I mean, we've always been pro laming just because it can happen in ranked, and players do have to know how to adapt if it does happen. And even
Yeah.
with all of these tournaments and all of these games that we've casted, we've only really seen laming in a very, very small percentage.
I like how Captain Kniples takes one of those sheets and Sam takes the other one. A split, 50-50 with that.
Okay, works out.
As Captain Kniples is getting his second board, or his first board here. And what do you think Sam has planned here? He must have some specific strategy. It must be scouts, because he's already going for his second board immediately.
Yeah, we saw this this play from Sam in a previous set. He goes very heavy into the feudal play, I think, with this. At least he did previously. Obviously, that could change, but trying to snowball the rewards for all of the extra bonuses on those scouts, and it really can pay off, especially if he can get in on some of these villagers.
Oh, very close there with losing the board to the TC. Very risky. I'm sure he didn't want to get the board there one tile away from this TC, but then again, it's alive. I mean, you can take food from it, I should say.
Yeah, it's risky, but you do what you
I
gotta
do
do.
not see his third boar. Where is his third boar at?
Actually, you know what? It looks like that his boar was spawned forward in front of that wood line.
wait. So he did get lamed, but he got lamed when he didn't know he was getting lamed.
Yes.
That is perfect right there.
Because there's a boar under the TC about to finish. The captain's bringing in 2 more right now, and then to the left of the captain's town center is another one. Now,
so I'm guessing Captain Kniples probably is thinking, man, I have a lot of extra food all of a sudden.
Probably. I mean, these players are spawned extremely close, so it does make sense that this could happen.
Yeah, but I'd say the generation definitely favored Captain Kniples, seeing as all of his boars were not towards the middle of the map.
Perhaps. It's interesting, though, because he's going to have a harder time with the hunt, being a little farther away, as I think Sam's hunt a little bit closer.
No, he's going for a safe wood line there. He wants to take the wood line on the hilltop. It's a good choice, especially if Sam hasn't scattered it out.
Yeah, these horse scouts are really annoying. I don't like them, but when we tried to use a regular scout, it just is too good. Laming becomes too simple.
Yeah, I think this map's balance would be pretty whack. I mean, I think the first thing people would do if they had a normal scout was just go forward immediately and take everything.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we thought would happen as well. So we tested it a few times, but we like the horse for this purpose, and same with Forest, but again, it's not the most ideal situation for sure.
The timing here for Captain Kniples is off. He does not have a second building. He's gonna have to rush that mining camp up.
It's really rough.
Timing shouldn't be too bad there.
Still really rough.
Definitely, but you can definitely notice the pause there for Captain Kniples. He's probably thinking, "What? Why can't I go up?"
Yeah, his worker efficiency dropped to like 50% there. Yep. Still pretty low and dropping because he's not able to get everything working as he wanted to. He is going on
only about a 20 seconds difference here. So we're going to see archers from Captain Kniples and scouts from Sam. Malians did get a nerf there. They were an insanely good civ on mats with low gold and with a lot of gold. So they could just keep pumping out gold units pretty much until the end of the time. Now that got nerfed, and it's not as strong as it used to be.
This is a crazy wall-off on this wood line for the captain, but I like it. I like it a lot.
He's making sure he's extra safe here.
He will eventually chop through and have to re-wall, but this is a very nice way to keep 9 villagers safe on a wood line here. We'll see what happens, though. I mean, scouts are what we are expecting, but, you know, Sam does have his scout forward, and he could spot something here if he can keep it alive.
2 farms immediately. I'm not sure I like that. I mean, he does have enough vills on wood to get the stable out, but I would prefer just to wait for it and then get the upgrade.
I don't know.
Speaking of waiting, here comes the range here for Captain Kniples. He's already get his range out first. We're gonna see the stable down here from Sam. Interesting spot for it. I worry about stables when they're placed like that. The units will only pop out from certain sides if they're placed like that.
And I think it actually will be stuck in the wood line too if it drops.
Oh, that would be even worse if the scout just pops out and stuck.
Yeah. We do have the the archery range
And multiple
scouted.
spears out immediately, so Captain Kniples knows what's up. He knows the scouts are coming. He's gonna do a good job of scouting, and Sam just sacrifices his horse to the spear.
He did see the range and the blacksmith though, so he should have an idea that this is going to be coming. Let's see where this first scout pops out of the stable though. Alright, he's garrisoned it, so maybe he realizes
Garrison,
that's a
good.
rough position there. I think the farm numbers coming down aren't the
Looks like Sam's
greatest.
gonna take a fight to the horse there. The horse will accept the fight. Oh, no, it's running away.
Yeah, it'll run, it's fine.
All these non-horse collar farms. If Joe is here, he would be having a heart attack right now.
I casted Joe's games earlier, he has no room to talk. I saw many on-horse-collared farms seeded from that gentleman this evening.
As long as you have a good amount of farms, then you're fine. As long as you're not losing vills on them. And he has 3 scouts. 3 Magyar scouts versus 2 archers with no fletching, and they're just going to do a little walk by right by each other.
Now this is deadly, though. This could be a big problem.
Yeah.
These villagers...
These scouts are going to get some good damage here.
These villagers could go down. Good blocking.
And Sam is going to do a lot of microing there. He's going to try to get some kills there. And he's got 1 vill down. That's good damage there. And looks like Captain Kniples trying to get his own damage in.
Yeah, but he's got to go
But he's
all
trying
the
to
way
get
around.
a market up. A market interesting. Market first. Another bill goes down.
No fletching yet either, so those archers really not going to be that wonderful. And
Yeah.
Sam has the range.
He's already
goes
getting up
with
a
the
market right
skirms.
now. I think he had too many vills on gold at the start of Dark Age. 5 vills on gold. That's a lot for Malians.
Yeah, the scouts are going back here as well, so these vills walked out
Even
here.
thinking about it, like his production is just not there, and he sold. Did he sell wood? I certainly hope not.
I think he bought.
No.
He bought. Maybe not. I don't remember what the hotkey is to look back, to be honest.
Yeah. Look how much damage Sam has gotten done with 3 scouts. He's done an excellent job microing those 3 scouts. And again, Captain Kniples is on the food here.
Yeah, but there's not enough here for this, and the skirms will be coming
He has
soon.
fletching now. The spears aren't really fighting. Okay, Sam now notices. He's going to try to chase now, but I think he should try to run away here. As that 1 vill will get micro down.
He's
There's seeing the range here, too. Wish we saw that range earlier.
Yeah, skirms are here. Scouts are here. Sam's just going to take the fight against the scouts.
That is not a good
advisable,
trade.
but
only...
you know, he's ahead in the vill count. He's done good damage, and he has
his
the
economy
counters
back
here,
home
so.
is pretty good. And Captain Kniples right now, he has the amount of vills on gold required for double range action, and there's only 1 range right now.
And not only that, his food eco is pretty rough. He is on the hunt, but again, idle TC time is ticking up here and there. And because he's trying to micro these archers that are now going to be toast, and Sam will grab a few deer that have wandered down here into the dry lake area. Captain did just sell a bunch of wood. I don't understand why, but
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I think you should use that wood for farms. You should actually take a couple of vills off gold, or 4 vills off gold, and turn them into farmers. And, use the market to buy up food.
yeah, it's a bit
That is
awkward.
exactly what Sam is going to be doing right now. He's going to use the market to try to rebalance his economy to get up to the next stage. Then again, he should probably have a few vills on gold right now. He has no vills on gold. So you don't want to... If you try to clip to the next stage, you don't want to not be on the resource required to get up to the next stage.
He sold the stone. He says, who needs stone on this map?
Yeah.
So
Who needs it?
he'll be fine. Padded archer armor on its way in for those skirms, so the fletching upgrade not going to do as much here for the captain. And Sam is housed for a second. Wheelbarrow coming for him. He'll have 13 farms, no horse collar. And there's the farms we wanted to see from the captain. He'll be up to 9 shortly. The captain doesn't even have double bid axe, so that could be problematic for him as well here, as he buys a bunch of food now.
I'm of the opinion that if your eco is untouched, then it doesn't matter if you don't have the upgrades. I mean, until it does, when you get it to the next stage, then it should totally matter.
Yeah, but his eco has been touched. That's the problem. He's lost 2 vills.
Yeah,
There's been a lot of idle time.
He's lost several vills on hunt. Fortunately, he hasn't lost any vills as wood line, luckily.
Yeah, really just 3 scouts from Sam is an interesting play. I really thought we were going to see a lot more, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh man, those vills, those 4 vills are just sitting there idle. Archers are sitting at home idle. I'm sure Captain Kniples is confused on what to do here. As you're going to see Sam be the first one to click into Castle Age.
No, Captain clicks up just before.
Oh, wow. Oh, right at the same timing. Similar timings, too. So this game's still going to be pretty competitive.
Yep,
All
Sam
right.
might lose his first Vil here, and he does. But now the archers for the Captain going to go down that are forward.
Now, okay, your Malian's here, right?
Go on.
Just kind of imagine this. Your Malian's here, and you're only producing off 1 range. What are you going to switch to?
Camels.
Gonna make a cavalry switch?
Camels.
Yeah, but look at his food economy right now.
It's not pretty.
Food economy, it's
But-
not pretty, and he doesn't have the gold to really abuse the market anymore. He's gonna get more vills in the gold right now.
Gilb already on its way in, so he's definitely making the switch. Stable up in the back.
Love that little micro there from Sam, punching the horse. You get some good damage on it.
It will be a very rough transition for the Captain here, and he may struggle because of it. But Sam is lined up to do this. He is going to have to get a few more on gold, but that's really not a huge problem, as he's bought some stone back for a second town center even. Probably will put it on that gold, I would imagine.
I feel like Sam needs to do a little better job of reorganizing his economy here. Maybe a couple bills on the farms and a couple bills on the gold. But speaking of which, those bills are building a house out of fear. It looks like we might lose a bill here. There's 1 bill down. They're going to be second. 2 bills down. Sam notices, and he's going to start running those bills away.
Yeah, a bit rough here. So the town center will be on the northern area. The skirms will catch up. There's a weak Vil or 2 here. Looks like 1. And there's all these archers. No upgrades coming on them, though. So
Nope, we're going to see a full stable switch here. Scary thing about playing Magyars in a Night War is that they have free attack. So they're always going to be 1 step ahead of other Night Civs.
the villagers going down here, though. That's really evened up the
2
villager
vills
count.
getting great mileage with those group of archers there. We're seeing a town center there coming down from the south and for Captain Kniples. Yeah, it's looking like things are still kind of equalizing out. Bill counts are equal here. The knights are coming out here from Sam.
Yeah, it goes back to what's on food here, though. Captain did get these farms up. They came up later, of course. Neither player with the upgrades. But Sam is equal in vills, but he does have wheelbarrow, and he's got the 2 town centers up already. So he should still be ahead economically, but lacking the upgrades will become a problem. Sam also garrisoning all these knights, so not sending these out, building them up, and we do see that the captain is moving forward, so it'd be rough here. The gold vills are all going to be under pressure. At least 1 more, actually 2 more vills will go down. 3rd town center in the north here. Knight crashed. I was wondering what happened there. Well, Knight, you can join back up for game number 3. You can jump back in the casting booth, but I'll just share my screen. Yeah. Just, I'll share my screen if you want. If not, I'll just cast this one out. Yeah, no worries. We're already going on the early castle age, so not going to have you try to catch back up. Knight will join us, though, again. His internet must have went out or something. He crashed completely. It happens. Town centers 3 to 2 here. The knight numbers are fine here. The town centers will protect the villagers here, as this will get spotted. Sam likely to send units back to deal with this. But really, the town centers can garrison, and this will be fine. Sam does have the lead here, of course, economically. It is 49 vills for Sam. He has wheelbarrow. He is lacking some upgrades, and he could lose a vill here, but does not lose one, in fact. And Sam, I think, needs to drop more farms. As it will be a 4th town center, actually. All right, so he's on the stone. We'll drop a 4th TC. I think this is mostly just for protection, and I think that's a fine position to have, honestly. The knights here will be getting husbandry. We have 1.35, 1.35. So yeah, neither player with husbandry till now. Camels also being added in there. Are in low numbers though. And on the hill, we'll see what this fight looks like. Obviously, the camels should have a better time. The hill's taken here by the captain. Sam, not realizing it, will lose all of his units here. Not the best trade in the world. That one not going to get away either. He doesn't have the husbandry. But at the same time, he's formed himself to be 11, 12 villagers ahead with Wheelbarrow. We'll now see the 3rd town center here from the captain. Does he continue with knights? He does. There comes those farms that I wanted to see. Houses in the back, that's very good. And 11 on stone here. So Sam potentially, as I only have 10. Okay, one is on his way. One's on its way. Stone is there. 240 something. Not gonna have enough for castle, but hello.
I'm back. Sorry about the crash.
No worries.
I think I should try to catch back up here.
Alright, if you want to, I just fast forward. I'm at 29 minutes right now. When you get to that mark, I will pause. Deal?
29 minutes? Okay.
Yeah, get yourself to 30 minutes actually. Make it a nice even round number.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm loading up Steam to just go on, keep casting without me for a bit until I say I'm ready.
Alright, once you get there, just let me know, and then I can pause and you can catch the rest of the way up. Bloodlines coming in here for Sam now. He was missing Bloodlines. That's interesting. It will be good, though. He will need that, especially if he continues with the Knight line. No Cav Archers. Kind of a surprise here. Skirms are forward, not really doing anything. We will see the 4th town center added for the captain now as he's healing up all of these weak units. Wheelbarrow now coming in for the captain. Sam will have a castle at home, very defensively, but will be on some resources here. The castles for Sam, I've kind of find them to be a little questionable here in this one, especially. The last match as well, very defensive. I would have loved to have seen a forward one. Here, I think just in between this area, if possible, maybe you couldn't place it, I don't know, but maybe a little bit more forward. We will see fletching coming in. I wonder if Sam's going to try to switch it up here and go for something else as he walks right through the monks, right through all this. The monk does go down, costs him a knight in the process, and he will be forced to retreat. Villager lead, though, is really starting to get there. 4 town centers, 40 farms here. We have how many farms on the other side? 28. Both players do have horse collar, but that is it. The villagers are going to start to have to be moving out for both of these guys, though, as obviously it will be harder and harder to secure a safe area. We have a gold here and here. We've got one more.
I'm loading
here.
up. What time are you at?
33 minutes currently.
Pause, I guess, if you want to.
I'll just wait. Just like I said, when you get to 30 minutes fast forwarding, just let me know, and then I'll pause, and I can give you another time. I think Sam's going to have to switch into something else here. I really do. He's not done it yet. He's about to be able to click to the Imperial Age, but again, not a whole lot in the position of production buildings. One stable, one archery range, just now going to be getting bowsaw as he clicks to the Imperial Age. And again, not seeing any military production here from him is rather concerning to be going imp without military production. And there's only 19 military units on the map currently, and archers are in production? No, he canceled the archers. He did click the archers, which is awkward. Lots of vision though here, and the knights will be seen immediately. The camels and the knights will be chasing. Bodcanero now coming in. Still not really sure what he's going to go for. Sam is not going to want to take that fight. We see archery ranges coming down, and a lot of them. So it will be 4 ranges into, I would assume, cav archers, but again, a lot of upgrades coming in here before that becomes the situation. Cav archers will be quite good. Just depends. Nice for Sam to use these knights to spread them out here, try to find some more damage. Still doesn't have +2 on those, though. So maybe that's a little bit of a tip for his opponent. He's switching into something else. And the captain cannot click up. He cannot click up. The university is on its way, and Sam is about to be in the Imperial Age. And he will have he will soon have 6 archery ranges. He'll have enough to click heavy CA immediately on reaching, which is a huge upgrade. And honestly, heavy CA could be a very important moment here. Ballistics coming in here for our Malian player, as he will drop archery ranges as well. Will be heavy CA, will be Parthian tactics. We will see heavy plow coming in here. Just lacking recurve bow and ballistics himself, and then he'd have fully upgraded cav archers as bracer, and the last armor upgrade is coming in here soon, and we will have that university coming up. So I like cav archers here a lot. He needs to build more numbers here. He's up to 13 of them. Just such passive play from both here, really. Sam could be saving up here for weak recurve bow as well, and these will be very difficult to deal with. We do see archers in production. I will pause now. I'm at 38 minutes and 37 seconds.
38 minutes and 38 seconds?
Yes. You go past a little bit, no problem. I can rewind or fast forward. Where are you?
All right, I'm at 38, 39.
All right. Me. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Welcome back.
All right. Heavy CA is a play here. I like this play. I think it's a great play for Magyars. I'm not liking what I'm seeing from Captain Kniples, though. I don't like the Arbalest play. I don't think Arbalest is a good choice for Malians unless it's a specific unit they're countering. I don't think it's a good unit against heavy cav archers that have extra range and attack.
Yeah, the cav archer is really only missing recurve bow and chemistry, which is coming in here. So
Yep.
it's gonna be difficult to kill these. And honestly, there's only 11 camels, 3 knights. There's only 5 crossbows. It's not looking good. 1 relic collected for the captain here, but otherwise, these cav archers don't stand much of a chance, really. He needs to run with the cav archers, though. This is giving them.
It looks like he's just going to take the fight here. Then again, what upgrades do these camels have? Well, they have no upgrades. He's out teched, but not an ideal trade here for Sam, because he's now realizing that just taking a head-on fight is not good.
Yeah, he's gonna snipe that monk. Gonna be okay here.
I'm not sure that's a trade Sam was looking for there. He's lost a lot of heavy CA there. Still needs recurve bow. I'm sure he does not have it.
Yeah, he does not. He's missing that now. That's it. Chemistry did just come in, so all other upgrades are in. And yeah,
We're seeing Arbalest this game.
I don't like
Arbalest. I don't like it either. I think heavy camel is much better play, or infantry.
Well, there's no bracer for Malian, so it's extremely painful. Like they don't do enough attack. Especially, oh wait, Thumb Ring even is missing. My apologies, I forgot about Thumb Ring. Oh, and Husbandry, I guess. He doesn't have Husbandry yet, so it's a little awkward. But a forward castle. I don't really like this castle. It doesn't really deny anything.
I think Sam needs to sell a bunch of food here, or use that food in the stables to spam out hussars, and I think that's what he's going to use it for. Sell some food and get recurve bow.
Only 1 stable, though. So, it's a bit awkward.
He has 2 stable.
Does he? Where's the other one?
Whenever the first one he plays.
Oh, yeah.
Start the game.
Yeah, so much res floating. It's true. This happens a lot though at lower elos, right?
Yeah.
It
And we're
is
gonna
what it
see
is.
Heavy Camel, Arbalest, and Skirm from Captain Kniples. These are all counter units. Hopefully this should get the job done. But he needs, what's the tech called? I forgot the tech for it. Because of
Farimba?
+5 attack. Farimba.
It's on its way.
It's on its way. Farimba. It's very much required against Cav Archers. And just in general against Magyars. I think at this point of the game, it kind of can go either way, but a little leaning more towards Magyars because their composition late game is just so good. Heavy Cav Archers with extra range and attack is so insanely good. Right now, Sam just does not have the golden come right now. As he sees the gold pile there at the south corner, or the left corner there. And right now, he doesn't have any golden come. Golden come, he has only 6 bills in gold. He's put a lot of bills in the hunt right now, and that's probably unnecessary. Probably just put the rest of those bills in the gold and just have farmers instead. Or
Gold
spam
is-
out more stables.
Gold is rather slim on this map, so
It is.
It's gonna be difficult for him to take really great fights. I think what he needs to do
Yeah.
is save his heavy CA math and not fight this fight for sure.
Oh, that's probably not a fight he wants to take. But then again, yes, some Hussar in the mix there. Those Hussar do get all the attack upgrades for free. The Camels are coming in, diving in there too. This probably won't go in Sam's favor here. The Cav Archers are getting whittled down here by the Camels and the Skirms. And I think Sam's going to lose this just to counter units here.
Yeah.
He's lost everything. No micro there at all. He's just lost everything. Just ate all the shots there against the Camels and the Skirmishers. And now he's got to fall back here. And now he's suddenly on the back foot. Yeah, the town center's gone, but I mean, who really cares?
Yeah, he will find
Sam
the gold.
just out of the military production.
We'll find the gold in the west corner though, so he will be on the gold again. But yeah, Cav Archer numbers just completely depleted here.
Yep. And I think maybe it would have been better just to go Cav Archer Halb.
Either that or
Just see
even
the Camel out.
just going Halb and your own ranged unit that isn't Cav Archers because they're just so more expensive, right? A lot more teching into those. Arbalest would have worked just the same for him. And probably
Yeah,
saved
I
him
think
a lot
right
of
now-
those resources.
I think Sam right now, he needs to stop producing Cav Archers. He just doesn't have the gold for it. Right now, he's getting out a lot more Hussar. He needs to maybe tech and switch into Halberdier.
Yeah, he's gonna lose his forward castle here. He's getting a lot of the stables pumping, has a lot of that food being used, collecting up the gold. Maybe even if he just saves his gold here for siege,
Yep.
really might be the answer.
And this, again, is why mullions are great for a map like this. That extra gold collection, this helps him in the long term.
Yeah, it's rough. It's very rough here. The captain
And
getting
Sam is
tough
just
rotation.
not able to take a good trade at all.
No, Farimba camels are insanely good with a few arbs, a lot of skirm mixed in. And like he said, no micro during that fight is rough.
Just eating the shots against the Arbs and the Skirms and the Camels as a forward castle is coming up here. And Captain Kniples is not afraid of Sam's army right now. Sam's army actually just dies to one unit.
Yeah, it's not.
Dies
not
to Heavy
pretty.
Camel.
And there's good micro behind this for the captain. He's microing down the Cav Archers. Or he was at the
He
beginning.
was,
of the
and
fight.
then now it's not anymore.
But now he
Now
doesn't
he
have
is,
to,
but-
because everything's
Hey,
attacking.
yeah, he doesn't have to now.
As Sam's getting
And I
pushed
feel like
back
Sam
over
is kind of
here.
confused what to do here. I think option here is Cav Archers aren't the way to go anymore. He wasn't able to get to the death ball you need to get to as Magyars. And I think this game is pretty much over here. I think Sam doesn't have any kind of counter unit right now that can deal with this. And we're seeing a castle on the south side, but that's not going to get anything done. Castle's coming up forward here. His castle's getting trebbed down in his base. His Cav Archers and Hussar are just getting sent in to die.
GG.
And there's the GG.
Yeah, rough game. I think the problem with Cav Archers, and I love Cav Archers, they're one of my favorite units to play, but the problem with them on this map is it's so gold intensive to get all of the upgrades needed for them that I really think that just going into Arb would have been the better option here, or like you said, just adding Halb instead of going
Help
Hussar.
Cav Archer, or just open with Hussar, which you see that he's going pure range units, or even like just Halb and Halbin Skirm would have been good too.
Yep, absolutely. But yeah, it is what it is. Captain goes up 2-0 in this best of 5 here. Sam's fighting for his life now the rest of the way.
Yeah.
He's gonna
I think
have
there
to
could be a chance
dig
of a
deep.
reverse sweep.
We'll
I
find
would love
out.
to see a
I
reverse
mean,
sweep.
it's early. There's still 3 potential games, but again, fighting for your life kind of changes how you play, right? You focus a little bit more. So, take a look at the drafts here and update those. A victory for the Malians. Sam, another loss here with the Magyars. Sam will have Cumans, Franks, Portuguese, and Berbers remaining, while Captain Kniples will have Vikings, Koreans, Saracens, and Chinese. So it's going to be an uphill climb, I think, because I think I prefer the captain's civs here that are left. I like Portuguese and Franks a lot. Berbers are nice too, but I think that there's
Yeah.
going to be a tough matchup here. Which means we'll go to Sam's final home map next, which will be Forests.
Mm-hmm. And again, I think Captain Nipples used 2 of his strongest sibs there, Lithuanians and Malians, and they're now gone. Not to say the other sibs aren't super strong, but I mean, just compared to those 2, they're definitely on the lower end.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to Forest next, which will be interesting. I'm loading in now. But I can see the saves already. Let me know when you're ready, and we'll go. I'm at 5 seconds.
Forest.
Forest, indeed. Franks for Sam, and we'll have Chinese here for the captain. So will be an interesting start, to say the least.
Yeah. All right. I'm at 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1, go. Knight, why don't you do the introductions?
All right. We have Captain Nipples here in the orange as Chinese. We have Sam here as Franks in the blue. Now, I want to go ahead and say for Lim, I'm probably not a fan of Chinese on this map. One, you start with a horse. That's already 1 point down for me for that. 2, not being able to push in Hunt in any way, shape, or form, and being forced to go walk out there means the micro at home, you have to do a lot to keep in Ville production. It's a lot of extra work, but I don't think it really will pay off here with compared to Sam's Civ, which is Frank's, which is a more standard Civ. Which is probably going to pay off better for him long term, or in the short term here for Dark Age. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah, it is a little bit rough. I agree. The food not being able to be brought in, and there is no hunt to bring in around your town center, really. You have 1 boar. Otherwise, you have to go to the middle. Usually, the deer spawn in the opposite corners, as you can see here for all of the hunt, actually. There's only 2 patches of hunt on the map, one in the east corner and one in the north corner. Otherwise, it's all about the boar. And Sam, during the Black Forest, laming with the boars themselves, and that horse involved.
Double lore. It's a lot of micro, and unfortunately, he had to sacrifice a piggy for it. But it's understandable. It's tough to do that, as he's going to get both boars in successfully under the TC, and Sam's going to be in a pretty good spot here.
Yeah, I'm sure he's
good
happy
stuff there
with
from
that.
Sam.
Sure, he's happy. Even the pig that went down, not the end of the world. Lots of other pigs on the map, and
he's going to get a house out, and he's probably going to send that Ville to go get some more boars. Score is deceiving here. Of course, Chinese civs like Chinese and Mongols will have that inflated score at the start just because they, of course, get more bills. But the bill count's actually equal right now. And it's coming back to what I said at the start here. That's kind of the problem with Chinese here. It's like, not started with the scout changes everything for Chinese.
Yep, 42 seconds of idle TC time for the captain going for this Chinese play. And in reality, he's going to run out of food under this town center yet again. Yep. So he will be
going to have to go. So he has to go in the middle. It's way more risky to try to mill the middle here instead of using your scout to help your villager lure in the board. But then again, it's way tougher to do that.
Yeah.
Yet you saw how Sam's perspective. He was microing. He's full focused on that.
He's doing it again.
Himself another boar. Is he going to go for the third? Let's go for the third. Go for the third. Go for the third. That's my boy. There you go, Sam.
He will go for the third.
Triple bowl lore.
He already has one of the boars under his TC eaten, and the other one has about 150 food left on it. So this food coming in will get him pretty much to the next stage here. I don't think he'll have to go out for anything. He has shifted onto wood with a lot of villas here. They use the TC now, try to shoot these down. And I think he's going to be very happy with his position here. Does he lose a vill to this boar? Oh, barely saved it.
So much micro. Oh no! Oh, one is going away.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Oh,
not
that
the cleanest,
one
but
HP.
it's so much micro. It's so much micro. And he's got another boar here. He's going to send the vill out. Looks like he might be just sending it back. Nope.
Yeah, and it looks like Captain Kniples is taking a little bit of safer approach. He's going to have the mill right on his berries. He's going to have the boar go right to the berries instead. And right now he's going to be trying to get that 8 HP boar back to his TC.
Yeah, I'm not a
The villager
fan.
efficiency is not good there.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of chasing that one. I guess if you're going to try for 2 again, it could be worth.
Yep.
But yeah, this is going to be rough. As we see the captain now going for 2 himself to bring back to that mill.
Who do you want to bet it's going to be up first?
I mean, based on what I'm seeing, it looks like the captain is probably going to be up first. But I guess he doesn't have any more food that he's taking under the TC, and the boars are just now being shot down. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be tight. And oh, the captain's housed. Up to minute 24 of idle TC time behind this.
So much idle time here. Kind of why I didn't want to see Chinese on the map. But then again, Captain Kniples is first one up.
Sam.
Yeah, but he's behind a vill. It's behind a vill. Yep, there you go.
Sam will bring in this boar. It is now at 4 HP. So, I mean, he's going to get a lot of boar with all of this luring. He hasn't lost a vill to this yet. It's been close, and he's close yet again, but I'm sure he's going to be relatively happy with his position. As he'll shift on to
I'm sure he's
gold.
tired of dealing with it. He just wants to... This is Archer opening here for Franks. The secret opening that no one ever does with Franks at this elo.
Is it, though, or is it militia into man-at-arms?
It's a little too late for that. At this point, once Captain Kniples gets up to the next stage, he'll have tech lead, and he'll just be able to plop down a range or something to defend himself. Or well up his wood lines, but...
Dan needs to click. He doesn't have... He does not click. There it is, okay.
He's clicked.
There was a good 20 seconds or so of idle TC time there. Was a bit rough. He did build a house in the middle there, so that's actually nice.
Look at the middle, Juicy.
Are we coming out for another boar?
Oh, I see. What's that Bill doing? He doesn't look like he's getting a boar. Where's he going?
I think he's going for a sneak then, I guess, huh?
Maybe.
I don't know, it's a really weird play. Forward ranges? Now the barracks is up, so...
Stable in a space? Range or stable in space? I mean, he has no vills in gold, so
stable at home.
Stable at home. I guess this might have been a vill that's just doing his own thing.
It is an odd situation. Let me shift over to his point of view. I guess he didn't know where his opponent was. He sees the house here now, though, and now the vill's sending back again. This is a lot of weird movement from this villager for sure. But I think he's just going to grab boars.
Double stable play from Chinese here.
I mean, I like it, but will it be enough?
I like it too, but yeah, will it be enough? I mean, he's probably gonna get a lot of scouts out immediately, like a ton of scouts out. And it looks like he's bringing in 2 more boars here, or just 1. He's playing it safe. Nope, he's bringing in 2. He's being risky.
Sam has yet to find his opponent, and he's gonna find the wood line now.
Stable. This is gonna be FC from Sam. That's super greedy there. I think it's incredibly greedy there from Sam.
He's gonna see the stables though, so he's gonna know that is the play. So if he can wall up, which his wood line already is walled up, and he's gonna pull the gold miners. Is he? I don't know what he's doing with these gold miners.
Where are they going? I think he's indecisive there where he wants to put them.
He's gonna pull them.
He's massing up some spears.
I guess not. I actually think this isn't that bad for him. If he can get the spears out, and then he's gonna be up, and he's gonna be up. Couple scouts that haven't come forward, and again the captain
scouts are just sat at home.
housed.
3 scouts at home, and they're going out now, but like, so you're gonna get a little damage done with this.
Yeah, 2 spears out, a third on his way.
Look at his home economy here. I mean, his food income is from boars and 1 villager on berries. I think now is the time to start adding farms here. to be the perfect time to get the farming upgrade and just farm away.
Yeah,
Or just start farming normally.
Sam's eco is completely safe here, minus the berries right now. But they
Yeah,
can
but I'm
run
not sure
to
he
the
really
town
cares
center.
about that.
So,
I'm sure he could just fight that.
no, they're all
There's
weak.
5 scouts. There's 5 scouts.
They're all weak too, and he'll see it coming, and he'll just run to the town center, and more spearmen will head that direction for sure. So, I mean, unless there's a hole in the wood line, which I don't think there is. I think there's a tree behind here. It looks like she's chopping it right now.
I think when
Sam
he gets enough
should be fine.
spears, I don't think Captain Kniples will be able to engage anymore. He's trying to look for that hole. There's no hole. Spear will just trade off HP. It's just going to go down.
Yeah, and there's a
spears looks like to take a fight.
lot of scouts here, though. The spears are spread out, so could potentially see some losses here, but getting some good hits on those scouts. Sam is not going to.
I think if I'm in Captain Kniples' position, I'd say to stop making scouts, stop producing them, start adding farms, start going crazy with eco back home, get bills on gold, and start prepping to go up to Castle Age.
Yeah, Sam's up though, and one knight can kill pretty much all these scouts now. So rough indeed, and the spear's going to get some free.
Spears is
hits.
just going to get some nice damage here. It's so much damage there on the scouts.
Now, what is Sam gonna do here with this uptime? He's gonna do something, I imagine. But right now, I don't see anything happening. No town centers, obviously. Sold the stone. Now he's gonna buy the stone, so he will be dropping a town center forward here.
Yep. Sam's just going to boom here. I mean, scores deceiving here. Vill counts are pretty much the same here. I'm sure once all those scouts die, the score will suddenly drop back down to Sam's level.
Yeah, I mean, this town center going up is going to be huge here. I mean, the villager lead is 2 vills right now for the
Love
captain.
the micro there from Sam. Making sure the scouts can't do any damage here. Captain Kniples is looking for any kind of damage here he can get.
He
might
will find
some
some
right now
here.
on the berries.
Will he get a
lot of hits,
vill,
but
though?
will he get a kill? Will he get a kill? He will not get any kills. He will lose 3 scouts. Oh, that was a terrible trade there.
That is brutal there. And Sam will be on 2 TCs then. Should be comfortably ahead with
not
the
farming
eco.
upgrade. I don't like that at all. I mean, right now he could just place at a market instead of a mighty cap and then just click up to the next stage. Oh, he's in on the wood line. He's finally getting the damage he's been looking for. Will he get a vill? He will get a vill here.
Yep.
1 vill. He's gotten 1 vill for 3 scouts.
More than 3, I think. But
More than 3, probably. That's long-term trading efficiency and like overall worth for that is probably not very good.
and now he's going to lose his other scouts here too, the spears.
Yeah, and all the scouts most of the scouts are gonna die here, and score's just gonna start going in favor here of Sam. Sam needs to do is just buy up another town center. He has enough stuff to place down 1 more town center. Just place the town center where that gold pile is to the right. The secondary main one there, and he's good. He's golden.
He puts it on the wood line. I like that too. I think that's fine.
Yeah, it gets up fast. Gets up super fast, and he'll be fine there. His wood line will be safe.
Oh, Sam deleted 2
place there.
Sam deleted 2 spears. Misclick.
I'll have to ask him about that one.
What he is going to be 3 TCs here. He already has a pretty decent villager lead before that 3rd TC even gets up.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's going to be fine to boom here.
Yeah. Captain Kniples is on stone. He's building a range. He probably wants Chuko news, but does he want Thumb Ring immediately? That's pretty expensive to get all those things.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to afford all the things, to be honest. Sam will fight these vills with the vills. Nope, he's going to back away. Maybe he'll consider doing it now. And I don't know what Sam's going to do with these vills. Oh, another town center.
Another town center.
So Sam has...
if Dot was watching, he would be proud.
Sam's going to try to take full advantage that his opponent hasn't even reached the castle age yet. And just trust that his economy is the answer here.
And he's right. I mean, this is the right call here. Like, he's so far behind in terms of bill count. I mean, eventually he will be very far behind here. I think Sam has a little too many bills on gold here. He needs to take half of them. Actually, more, like, I'd say 8 of them and send them on the wood.
will be archers in production here, so he's not even going to go into Chukunu right away. Just archers. I think he's going to try to all in this here, though. He knows he's behind. He's seen the town centers coming up, so he shouldn't really think that he can boom to catch up now.
Actually, he might be able to. I mean, do you think Sam could produce out of all these TCs with just, I don't know, 15 on food?
He's been buying some resources, so he's starting to get more and more on the food. These farms are instantly upgraded with Franks too, so lots of food on them. And he is on gold with a lot of vills, so if he's ever not able to produce, he will just simply add some market abuse to the equation. Will be a forward siege workshop, and we do have crossbow coming in here. No bot
Crossbow siege play? I think that's a decent play. Pretty hard play to do consistently and efficiency, and the crossbows are coming in to kill the spears. And the spears are going to go down here. Now, let's see what Sam's reaction here is to that, as he even saw that.
Yeah, he'll just chill. He'll chill. He's got town centers.
Boom more.
No issues. No issues. He's on stone. There's the forward castle.
Forward castle. Now the reaction has to come in. But then again, I mean, all he has to do is just TC down to the south there, and then bam, he has safe gold.
He's got a 20 vil lead. He's starting to produce knights now. The knights have 0 upgrades though, so that is somewhat of a problem.
Who needs upgrades? Did he just make a lot of them?
He only has 1 stable as well. He's just full greed right now. We'll see if it pays off. I mean, obviously he's quite far ahead, and I think if he were to get
but that castle from Captain Kniples is excellent. Look at all the space it denies. 2 TCs, a gold pile. So much ground lost there.
It is very nice, but we'll see if it pays off. I mean, the eco lead here is huge. We're going to see 1 TC right now with a whole 11 farms behind this. I mean, if he ever loses this forward, it's just over. And Sam might just opt to go to Imperial Age, as he's just dropping more and more farms behind this right now.
Yeah, but he's going to lose a lot of vills here. Does he even know that the castle's coming up right now? He should react to this.
He does see it. He's sending the knights. No. He's opted to...
He sees the castle now, but a lot of vills are going to go down here. Okay, now he sees it. Now he's reacting. Now he's running. All those knights are going to go down because they have no upgrades other than bloodlines are free.
Yeah, I mean, I think even this castle going up here, I mean, what, 1 vil? That not the best situation here, as Sam will just opt to add another stable behind this. And honestly, soon he'll have enough stone because it's so cheap to have Frank castles. I think he could just put some more stone villagers on, and he will have his own castle. Could just go to Imperial Age. And
Sam has a good vil count now. It's up to 73 vils. Chukunu is starting to be pumped out here, but I mean, let's look at the eco back here for Captain Kniples.
That's not pretty.
Woodline is not good. It's like 5 tiles away. Actually, more than 5 tiles, actually. Wood efficiency is just all the way down there. Actually, villager efficiency is probably pretty low, too. Again, these knights have no upgrades and then bloodlines.
Yeah, there is some gold here in the western corner, though, that Sam could take if he wants to. It looks like he's going to add that blacksmith in now. And the siege is coming forward to try to chop off these, or stop production on these town centers a little faster. Light Cav. We're taking into Light Cav.
I really don't see a reason for it, but...
Do you think there's a chance he's just going to try to go raid the economy because he knows this is an all-in?
Maybe, but what would raiding really get him? I mean, yeah, that would stop everything. But then again, it doesn't deal with castle there. Maybe it actually is probably a good thing to go raid.
He's getting walled in.
Look at that! Look at there at the top. That he's getting walled in there. Or is he trying to get up to Imperial Age here?
No, he's spending too much on production and on upgrades right now to be going in.
He has no gold income. His gold income is non-existent right now.
Maybe that's what the reason for Light Cav is, actually.
He probably is like, oh, I can't take any gold here. I can't take any gold. I think if he would have TC'd that there earlier, I think it would have been fine.
And we will see a university coming in here. Looks like the captain is getting greedy and trying to dive here, and we'll be able to do just
what's
fine.
stopping him, really? What's stopping him?
Not a thing. As Sam will move out, and that will probably have been noticed at some point, but he'll move out and he'll TC the gold. Sam will then send a light cav to prevent the wall off.
It's messing up so many light cav right now.
I think he has to at this point. He could afford a castle very shortly, but
I feel like he's got to put himself in the situation.
True. It's been full greed. The mangonels are going to die here. They're not going to get away. And, I mean, this is a decent fight for him here. He's going to delete some houses.
He's deleting everything.
And I think this is
not
probably...
the number of Chukodu here, and all these Chukodu are going to get cleaned up. Watch that score down there in the bottom right. It's going to flip like crazy.
Yeah, it's not pretty. Not pretty at all. A lot of this is going to go down here. He's got some military in the north.
All the Chukodu is dead. They're dead, so now he's free to go raid him.
Yeah, he's dropping some source
I think if you're on a push like this, I think you definitely need to add TCs behind this. Once you gain ground, like you killed 2 TCs and a bunch of villagers, time to add some TCs back home.
Yep, Sam will go up to the north here. He'll clear up what military is here so he can get back onto gold. But after that, I mean, the full wall up isn't done here completely behind this. But I think...
But look at the vill count. Actually,
yeah.
Captain Kniples managed to get it closer to 1 TC versus the 3.
He's killed 13 villagers, and Sam has had a ton of idle TC time in the last few minutes. So it really does count for a lot. Sam has not cleaned up the army in the north. He's chasing a few knights in the back here. I think the fact that he's off gold has really hurt him. I think that's been the worst thing here for him. Obviously, he's looking to be fine, though, as we will see TCs number 2 and number 3 added for the captain behind this. But look what these Knights and Light Cav are going to do next.
Yeah, I think you'd be to say TC number 4 here. Will the TCs get up in time? They definitely will not get up in time because he's only building the TCs with one villager. No, that's disaster mode right there. Those TCs will be doubt TCs.
There are 31 villagers on this wood line right now as well. The one closest to this mess. And,
will this be a massacre? Do you think Captain Kniples will be able to quick wall this?
I mean...
Or do you think he's going to be no reaction at all and Sam's just going to run into this wood line here?
He's not even running into the wood line, so...
He's not running... No, this is the perfect opportunity to run inside there.
Sam is quick to the Imperial Age, though.
Sam, don't disappoint us with that. I mean, he's getting a lot of vill kills in the gold. He's denying the TCs. I mean, those are going to be doubt TCs anyways.
Yeah, but the eco's already so bad. This is not going to be pretty here. The vills are running to try to finish the town center, right towards the light cav.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean this.
He's gonna try to wall it in, but he's sending everything to finish those doubt TCs. It's gonna be a massacre here.
Yep.
He's got the TC up.
Tamel's out, but Imp is on its way.
So many dead vills. So many dead vills. I don't think there's enough vills to even fit inside the TC. Okay, he realizes that he's gonna go for the second TC. This won't be doubt TCs for long. There's gonna be so many dead vills.
Yeah, doubt TCs would have been better than all these dead vills. And Imp is a minute and a half away here for Sam. He will undoubtedly be able to make some trebs here. And he finally found the gold in the western corner, so he's happy. And another castle will be coming up here for him as well.
What a messy game, all by player choice.
Yeah, I mean, the greedy boom play, the greedy 2TC play. I mean, anything can happen, but even an all-in here is going to be very difficult for the captain to pull this game off here. He will be losing that castle quickly. Sam is producing Knights and Light Cav.
So, do you think the nerves are really getting to Sam here? He's thinking, like, he's on his tournament life here. Probably thinking, I need to just, like, get things up, get things out, try to make something happen here. I think Sam is in a good position here. He's able to get trebuchets out. He will have tech lead.
I don't know.
He has 30 more vills.
I don't know if nerves have much to do with it, to be honest. I think like you said, both these players have put themselves in this position in this game, and Sam just needs to continue what he's doing. Take out this castle, move across the map, probably put a forward castle in his opponent's face, and then, I mean, he should be able to continue his own villager production behind this. He has not been making very many as of late, but he's down to 2 TCs. Or no, he has a 3. Never mind. He should be making more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 TCs.
Yeah, the captain knows his position on the map. He knows what he has to do here.
I love it.
What
But again, Sam has no real way to push back to this.
Yeah, Sam is currently at 1295 elo. The captain's at 1234. The captain has peaked at 1371. Sam has peaked at 1312, and that is via AOE2.net. However up to date that website is currently. But obviously, both players have peaked over 1300, but continue to stay right around like the mid 1200 to 1300 level, it seems. So.
Yeah.
Cavalier.
So you're in Cavalier is coming in here. So imagine you're in Captain Kniples' position here. No, your opponent has tech lead because he's up, but you see that the score isn't too crazy here. So what do you do in this position here? What do you do as your defensive option? You know trebuchets are coming, and you know Cavalier are coming too.
You pretty much have to just produce whatever you think is going to counter what he's got. So if he's got cavalry, I think your best option is to either go camel or spearman, pikeman, and hope that you can outlast the aggression. Get up.
I think you should try to go. Honestly, I think you should try to go pikes and monks. I think that's a good composition.
Yeah, monks are good as well.
I mean, think about it. Like, Franks only get light cav. Look at Hussar.
That's true.
So they're not going to be great against pikemen.
That's true.
He does have last armor, but he only has the first attack upgrade. So he's able to get a couple conversions on those Cavalier.
Sam is going for Paladin. He just used the crap out of the market. He's going for Paladin.
Paladin. I love to see it.
If Paladin does, and it is clicked, if it does come in here, I mean, is there a chance is the question now, if you're that far behind in tech.
Do we need to do a lot of Wololoing right now, but that probably won't ever happen.
Yeah, Sam moving
There's
to
a
the
good
north
chance
here.
what I said is never going to happen in this game. Being as there is not a single monastery out for Captain Kniples here. He's on his way up. He does actually have a better economy than Sam right now. But will he be able to survive here long enough? Getting more stables out, but in generic camels, Castle Age camels versus Cavaliers with +3 armor, or last armor, it's not going to go well for them.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, and we're running iron casting now too, so we'll have better attack upgrades here. He can simply spread out and raid and not care that he's going to lose. The Paladin will last
idle
forever.
TC time for Sam. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't produced very many vills in the last 10 minutes, but he's getting there. He's getting back to some of that production. He's going to go heavy camel, but heavy camel takes forever, and obviously we have another minute and a half before he hits the Imperial Age. There will be 23 Cavalier and more coming every second. That will soon be Paladin as well.
Frank Paladin is best Paladin.
Oh yeah, no question there.
Extra HP is great for raiding, great for fighting. Only really losing out to other specialty Knight Sims and, of course, a bunch of Halberdiers. And he's stonewalling here. He definitely does not want Sam in at all. Paladin is in. Paladin is marching through to get that wall up in time. He will get the wall up in time.
Yeah, but I think the Trebs will make this easy, right? So, yeah, Halb could be an option.
Oh, he let him in! He let him in!
That's terrible.
It's over, boys.
Imp is here, but all these camels will die trying to fight these Paladin. And how many Paladin do you guys think will go down here? There are 27 of them here that I've selected.
27 Paladin.
There are 27, and there's still 27, and oh, we're down to 25. Not good. Not good.
I don't think a single Paladin died there. Wait, we might have one Paladin death.
We're down to 23. We lost 4 across that entire fight there. Heavy Camel is on the way, but it's a minute away, and the Paladin are now wreaking havoc. It's 45 military to 3, and you were close there. Good guess. And Sam is just going to simply bombard the town center here while trickling some more Paladin in behind. So he's looking to
try to
take those
repair.
out. Villagers are dying though everywhere as the villager KD is about to go in a complete opposite direction that the captain wants it to. And
Heavy Campbell is just not there. It's just not in time.
he's not
All
going to
these
be able
bills
to
are going to go
produce
down, and
many.
I think this game is going to be for Sam here. I think game number 3 will be for Samball.
I agree. We're going to a game 4 at least. I don't even think there's a reason for the captain to stay in this one. He does have heavy camo, but he's lacking all production. He's got
Lacking numbers, lacking tech.
3 camels on the map. He can't produce many more, and they will not stand a chance.
And he's down
there.
to 69 vills, the perfect number. Perfect number to go off for Sign right now. Just so to get off of that number. Yes!
The GG comes in. Sam takes game number 3 here, and
Yeah.
it was a very greedy game from both players. Always good to see. Fun to watch.
I love the push from Captain Kniples. I think it was an excellent push. I think his eco behind it was just too weak. I think once he got that castle up and the 2 TCs went down and, the 10 vills went down, I think that's the moment when you go, okay, I need to add 2 TCs behind this. Start booming like crazy because I will have a lead here and he will struggle to continue to hold his lead.
Yep. So we'll go to one of Captain Nipple's home maps now. It will either be Arena Cove or Flooded Hill. And we saw the Chinese defeat. That was the last pick for the captain. And Frank's was the 4th pick here for Sam. So going to water maps that are going to be heavy water maps in the next 2 here could be interesting. We have Kumans,
So what's the next
Portuguese,
map
and
here?
Berbers for Sam. The captain will have Vikings, Koreans, and Saracens. Yeah, let's load into game 4. What is it, Flooded Hills or Arena Cove?
It is going to be Flooded Hills for game 4.
Flooded Hills. Loading in now. Meet you at 5 seconds. Saracens are OP on water maps. Not necessarily always. I'm at 5 seconds when you're ready. The matchup for Flooded Hills game 4 will be Humans for Sam and Koreans for the captain. Let me know when you're ready.
I am ready.
3, 2, 1, go. Whew. Well, that last one was a real interesting one. What do you think these guys have in store for us here? Sam is going with his randomly selected Civ at the Kumans.
Humans are known for a lot of things. Water is not one of those things.
To be fair, though, their water tech tree early on, especially into Castle Age, not bad. It's only when it gets to the late game that it becomes a problem.
When it gets to the late game, no shipwright, no bracer. Those are 2 big things you need to be a good water civ on a long-term map. And if you lose any kind of ground on a map, especially like a map like this, you are not coming back from it.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how this one shakes out. Koreans probably favored it here. I don't even think there's a question at that point. So
yeah,
Sam,
I think it's favored all the way here. You got towers with extra range. And you got the unique techs with the towers too. Their naval play is great. Their navy play.
Sam has a weird build here already, though. He's already
looks like Sam is stealing some buffalo, but luckily Captain Nipples is taking them back.
Oh, with the transport. I was like, his scout's back here. What is he stealing it with? That makes sense.
Don't you know? You have 2 scouts in this map, Juicy. You made you talked to Adrian, you made this map.
I mean, I still love this map. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of chaotic things happening.
You like it because it's water.
And I mean, listen, who doesn't love a good water map? But I'll let that one go. Yeah, this is a very, very chaotic water map, and it hasn't been proven yet that land can work on this map. So maybe in time. Sam went for a very weird build here, though. I want to point this out. He dropped the starting dock super, super early, and has yet to be able to produce fish and chip out of it. He is collecting the shorefish. And he can't afford a lumber camp, so he will be
I don't like that at all.
without one for the time being. He'll be bringing in board number 2 here
Placement
shortly.
is the placement leaves much to be desired. He's only gonna get efficiency is gonna be horrible, no matter what.
Yeah, same on the other side though. It's not pretty because he's got a Vil taking shorefish. He's not been able to afford the dock. He's gonna walk back to town. No, he realizes it in time. A feudal ram push from Kuman's doubtful, but if it happens, it would be spectacular to see.
Not just died with demo ships. Demo ships do like bonus damage with siege weapons, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Wait. Koreans don't
Tough.
get demos, right?
Also, that is you're going right. Yeah, they are. I think there's 2 civs that don't get demos now. It's one of the new civs. I forget which
Romans
one.
and
Is it Romans? Okay.
yeah,
The
Romans.
Romans and Koreans. Weird thing for those 2 civilizations to share, but hey, we learn.
They get turtle
every
ships,
day.
and turtle ships are pretty cool too.
Turtle ships are pretty cool. They're just so expensive and so slow.
They actually did get a lot of buffs. I think they were made cheaper. The rate of fire is increased too, and like a couple of things are buffed about them as well.
Yep. Fishing ship number 1 for both players will be out at relatively the same time, which is kind of crazy. But
Spawns here for any kind of deep fish is just not ideal here. Deep fish being on the complete other sides of the docks.
yeah, I think that has more to do with dock placement. But there is still another economic unit on the map, and the captain has had a little bit of idle TC time behind this, so it's not been the greatest for him. He's already down a Vil. Up times will be important. Players will have safe gold near their town center, though, so that can a lot.
Fish is pretty
early on.
Fish is pretty miserable on this map. It's not really great. Long term, it's not good. It's only great for the civs that can take advantage of the short term.
But I think that that kind of adds to it, right? It depends on how much players are invested into it. Fish traps are possible, but they are rather expensive and can easily be killed, especially you know
Looks
your
like the
opponent's
scout
gonna
is
go into
taking
it, so-
TC fire and just ate a volley of arrows.
Yeah, he's sticking around though. He wants to see what's going on. Feudal Age is coming for Sam, and it will be faster. We need a 4th drop off here, and then the captain will be up as well. No, just shy. Just shy. So his timing's off yet again. He's idling in TC. There, he'll have enough and click up. Will be almost a minute behind now, though. So, Kumans, fires or galleys? What are you going here up against the Koreans?
Apparently neither. So we're going to see a barracks plop down here from Sam.
Think scouts?
Scouts.
The theory on scouts on this map for me is they could be extremely deadly, especially if they can remain hidden, and you can actually hit your opponent's wood line, because that's really the only villagers that are going to be exposed.
And we're going to see Captain Kniples here play this more like a standard water map. See double dock placement down, several bills on gold, so this is probably going to be galley play, if I was to guess. Sam
And
is up first, so we're going to see the stable down.
it is a fishing ship. The captain has made a fishing ship, and that is going to house him again. So he's desperately building a house here. He's not up yet. Obviously, Sam is the one that is up, and it is going to be a stable.
Casting, or he's getting up another 2 fishing ships. He's getting out. Oh, I'm not sure I like that, but whatever. Okay, he canceled them. All right, now this should be galleys. Go. Any type of galley. I'll take. I prefer just normal galley.
Will
Yeah,
be
there we
galley.
go.
Will be galley. But the scouts are going to be out, and we already have 2. The transport ship is here. Will it be seen? He has not seen either the barracks or the stable, so this could come as a complete surprise. And this is what I had a theory on. It could be very surprising, could be problematic, in fact. And we see a fire ship being added here behind this for Sam. Onager line could be good against ship. No, not really. The ships are cheaper, have a lot of HP, so not really an ideal situation. Fishing ship numbers are 3 to 4. 1 watchtower in a very odd spot for the captain. I guess it kind of owns the military coming from that direction.
It actually doesn't really protect anything.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't like it really.
No, I don't like it either. I think it should have been on this first wood line, and then you kind of go out forward with the towers.
Scouts are coming forward. The galleys and the fires will miss one another. But there's no more production really coming behind it for scouts, so 4 scouts is going to be the answer. And we'll see some fire ships here. But really, I mean, the fish could go down, the wood line could be rangeable. The fish will be under attack, and Sam will arrive with the scouts, and will likely be able to kill this Vil if he... Nope, not going to block, so it'll get away. Never mind.
Looks like he's going to try to hit that fire ship. He's going to get damage to the fire ship there with the scouts.
Yeah, the scouts are being super
A lot of
annoying
damage
right now.
there. Looks like Sam's going to take a great trade there. He's not able to get the kill on the fire ship. Oh no!
Wow.
Looks like the 2 galleys there are just going to sit idle there. Looks like he's too far focused on trying to do damage there, trying to micro his stuff there.
Yeah, and the fishing ships could go down. The scouts are just looking for the wood line. There's some stone vills exposed. And the galley's still doing nothing.
Yeah, and he's just there. He's just in his face with fires, and he's not able to mass up galleys and get some kind of snowball going. And right now, Sam's the one getting the snowball going.
Yeah, but the galleys are going to find the fishing ships that finally got onto a deep fish. So.
Look back at Sam's base. Look what he had. Look what building he has back at his base.
Market.
A market. He wants to get up as fast as possible.
Yeah, and there's Vils moving out here. Does Sam notice it? He does not. Could have been big.
He does notice the fish, though. He does notice his fish is getting wrecked there. Oh, if he's able to catch that out, that'd be huge. So huge there.
Now, Woodline being quick walled in here. Is Sam going to attack and be able to get through? He will not.
He wants in so badly. These builds going forward are just there to make a lumber camp, you know. Second TC coming down immediately. Looks like Sam probably wants to click up and get the TC down all at the same time here.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, we could see a market here for the captain. He could just simply buy his way up, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Galley goes down. The scout will go down here as well. And all things considered, Sam has kept 3 of his fish alive, and a second town center here for the Kuman player. So he's going to add the town center now. How interesting. A Galley survives with 1 HP.
And Sam could just sell or just buy 100 food right now and then click up. Yeah, and he's up. And he's up. There.
And he's going to have the 2 TCs to produce and have a little bit better economy. This is on stone, so could be something. The scout's still looking to try to get in here, not able to do. Yeah. Oh, the overchop. And Sam realizes there's overchops here, so the scouts are in.
Oh, massacre.
And there's been no reaction yet.
No reaction at all. Is he reacting now? I mean, only the galley's shooting. There's no okay, the reaction happens now. 2 vills go down. 3? Oh, yeah, looks like scout might go down here.
Will be a 3rd, I think, but then it should be pretty cleaned up here. That is a lot of damage, though, and, you know, the captain, he has so much gold, doesn't have any stone. He's not going to be able to click to the next stage. Meanwhile...
Look at his food economy back home.
Yeah.
His food and wood economy. He has, like, no wood right now. He's 12 vills on wood, but unfortunately a lot of them died. This is looking very much in favor for Sam right now. He has 1k gold. 1k gold, and he can't use any of it.
Yeah, and Sam is going to be able to have the villager lead. He's going to get wheelbarrow right now. He already has 2 TCs up, and the captain not even clicking. The strategy is confusing here desperately. For me. The strategy is very confusing for me here from the captain. This is his home map. Is his he just wants to stay castle and win water? I don't know what he's going for. The economy.
I think anyone prepares strategies for this map, Juicy.
I mean, I assume you have an idea of how things go and what you want to have done, right? He wanted to go galleys, had to shift into the fires after the scouts came out, and now we see the market as the Castle Age is already in. And it's Bloodlines. It's not going to be War Galley.
Oh, he's going knights. Knights. I'm pretty sure the knight will die to the 3 fires there. Okay, Sam realizes and he's running away. I think he should try to play water here. I mean, it's probably the preferred unit. It's the unit that could range literally everything. I was putting towers on woodlines here, and he's still not up. He is still not up. The market is coming up now. Captain Nipples is not up. Okay, now he has the market. He needs to buy as much food as he can to get up to the next stage. He is not doing that right now. Instead, he is probably focused on fighting Sam back at his base. And he's taking decent trades here, but now the trades are actually how many scouts is that? It's like 3 scouts in a night there. That's a good trade.
It was an interesting battle for sure. And you know what? He's missing the second building too. He's building a barracks. He's building a blacksmith. So he's still not up.
Still not up, and he's still floating so much gold.
Step Lancer on the map as well. There, he's buying the food. He's on his way up, but now the problem comes, what can he do and how long can he survive if all these knights find this wood line here? Really surprised we're not seeing the War Galley upgrade and water being played, though. Really shocking.
Wait. Okay, I was about to say, where did the gold go? Because, like, I thought he just didn't use it for, to get his cast lights, but he is. He's on his way up. Steps are going to be in his base soon.
No upgrades on these units, though, so shouldn't be able to stay under this town center for long. But is he just going to dive and just stay under it? No, he's going to run on to the south here. He'll be able to get in onto that wood line. Shouldn't be much of an issue.
I like this here from Captain Nipples here. He's placing towers on all the wood lines he can. All these little tiny wood lines are scattered throughout the map.
Yeah, but Sam's
important too because there's like no wood in this map at all.
Sam's gonna drop a really ballsy castle here. I don't know where it's coming, but he has sent 16 villagers.
Do you think Captain Nipples sees this? I guarantee he probably doesn't see it.
He probably doesn't.
Do you think?
He probably doesn't because he's gonna be reacting to the attack.
That would be so hilarious if he doesn't see it. He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
He's trying to drop a tower, though. So
Spill's going to build a tower. Does he see? He should see now.
There are going to be galleys here. Where is this castle going to come up on the town center, or is he going to put it on the where his villas are stopped now? As the tower
galleys are going. He's going right. He's going right for the throat.
Oh my god. He's going to be fine here too. The military here is just galleys. He's sent enough vills. Oh man.
This is either going to be the best castle ever, or this is going to be the world's dowdiest castle ever.
He needs to get the vills off of it. He's going to place it. And
castle foundation's going up.
It's going up for sure. And now
he's running all of his bills to try to get towers down. Probably just try to get 2 towers down to try to stop this, but I don't think it's going to stop.
Not at all.
This castle's going to go up. This castle's going to go up. Going to be so many dead vills here. It's going to deny his main goal. It's going to deny the little amount of food he has under his TC. It's going to be full disaster mode here for Captain Nipples.
Yeah, castle up. Villagers count will be down to 33 here to 56. And that castle is right in the base. I think we're going to game 5.
In his face.
Villagers are running to the north. If those get found out, it could definitely be over right now. War Galley upgrade is on its way in. He cannot do anything about that castle, though, right now. Now that ram play that we were talking about earlier could actually come into play. The map control here with the towers, not good enough. Against ships, it would be great, but full land attempt here from Sam. I like it. I can appreciate it, and it's actually doing quite well at the moment. The Vills are moving in here. They're gonna just attack the town center, I think, and I think Sam might even just drop a mill and try to steal these farms, potentially.
That's something most people forget to do. Is like if you get castle dropped or you lose ground, delete your farms. Don't let the enemies take it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of vills. And then he could actually just be coming for the gold even. But the knights are gonna find some more value. No upgrades on these cavalry that we've seen thus far either, so even more.
But look back at home. Sam is so much idle time there. Those bills just standing there, not sure what to do because one warrior galley idled them. But now I realize.
Yeah, and there's the mess here going on.
So, what do you think Sam's next move is? Buy up enough snow to drop it at the castle?
Sam is in chat. He said they just won the 15U quarterfinals, and now he gets to watch
Good for you, Sam.
himself on stream. Yeah, Sam, congratulations, man. And yeah, we are in game 4 right now, and it is getting very interesting. You may be the first person to win with a land military strategy, and to be honest, it's very messy for the captain, who's down to 34 villagers again.
30 villagers versus 74 vills. 40 vill difference. He's getting more towers on his base.
Who played this game very well? I think that Sam's playing this game very well. The captain has been very off the timings and has had a very difficult time here, obviously. But
eco management and eco balance for Captain Kniples is just not there for him.
Yep, and Sam.
I mean, he plays so many towers all over the map, and unfortunately could not see the fort castle being dropped on his face.
Yeah, and I like this tower from the captain, though. He's going to try to deny the gold being stolen from him. But Sam is simply going to buy more stone, and we are going to see another castle here somewhere. Question is, where? And it will be right here, under that tower fire, with galleys. I don't know if that's such a good idea here.
That might be Dow Castle there. The tower is there, the boats are there. Villas aren't garrisoned, so it might actually go up here.
Yeah, I mean, it's already hit 20%.
We all hate water, Sam.
No, we don't.
We all hate it.
We love water here on the stream. This is the place to be if you love water maps. This castle is going to go up, I think. And that just adds
This will not be a Dow Castle.
Just adds more insult to injury here, as now the galleys are all going to be ranged. The tower that was just built will go down. The tower play here from the captain is a bit rough, because he towered wood lines, just thinking late game, but it doesn't stop.
Yeah,
it doesn't stop.
I think this is now beginning to slowly snowball into Sam's favor. Now Sam sees these bills in the middle, just sends a couple of knights there, and the captain is, I think, might be essentially dead.
Oh, 100%. He actually doesn't even scouted that, so he has no idea those are there. He doesn't even know about most of those towers.
He's trying to get a tower up on Sam's base, but I'm not sure what this is going to accomplish here. He's doing a good job quick walling it, but
more dead vills is what it's accomplishing right now.
More dead vills, yeah. And that fire galley is going to get a couple of vills. It's going to get harassed by the knight.
Yeah, Sam has a ton of resources in the bank, so I think he needs to actually tech into his own galleys here, really is the answer. But
I don't think he needs to do that at all. Actually, you know what I think he needs to do? I think he needs to continue buying more stone and continue dropping castles everywhere. Make it literally impossible for Captain Kniples to take any kind of resources.
Yeah, I mean, the captain has to realize that his game has to be coming to an end here, and maybe he just doesn't want to believe it. But Sam is willingly fighting under a tower with a galley killing villagers.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
So
tower's dead. Tower's dead.
Ideal.
Sam lost like 5 vills there, but he still has the lead. Monastery coming here, and this is kind of my problem with this map. You lose one fight, you lose any kind of ground, and automatically you're on the back foot.
I don't know.
Available resources he has to take here. I mean, Sam is pretty much denied any other available resource. I mean, then again, it comes down to scouting too. And I think Captain Kniples might be afraid to scout anywhere else. We're seeing a TC come down here, and the random towers placed everywhere are finally coming into play here. Looks like Captain Kniples might be able to get some bill kills here, but knowing Sam's luck, he's probably gonna go up.
Oh yeah. He's not worried about losing vills here. The score gives him a big lead, and Sam goes to the Imperial Age. So he's just looking to
hear you, Sam.
Behind this.
I hear you, Sam, but I don't think Juicy's hearing you.
I mean, I see it. I read it, and I can't say that I feel bad for you. Sorry. There are land maps that you guys could have chosen from, and Captain chose this map. So part of this
Seeing Imperial Age come here for
draft
Sam.
system.
So this game will probably be over as soon as he gets to Imperial Age. His trebuchets will all of a sudden become the most powerful unit on this map.
And if this goes to
Tower
game
is just
5,
eating the TC.
if this goes to game 5, Sam did the forward Kirk Castle.
Oh no!
On
Wait! What's
Arena
game
Cove.
5 on? Is it Arena Cove?
Arena Cove. So it could be a
Oh.
very interesting game 5 here.
Well, I gotta prep for the next 2 hours there, mentally.
That prep for the next 2 hours. No horse collar. Who needs horse collar? You only have how many farms? There's not many. I can't even click the farms.
Needs any of that stuff, or you just drop castles everywhere.
I can't even click them. I don't know what's happening. This bug. I double clicked them and it.
We got a
it's
minute.
fish.
Minute away for Imperial Age here. A minute away for Sam to take the game here. Not to say that Captain Nipples has any way to get back into this. I don't think he has a way to get back into it. The score difference is too big. Bill difference is just not there. 50 bill difference. Yeah, he's killing a couple bills, making those towers, but
He's beating down the tower. He's just gonna be happy and to get it up again. It's just crazy. Sam's sending all the vills to get that up. Fight the galleys. He's actually gonna fight with vills. That's where Sam's at right now. Imp does come in. No trebs yet, but he's busy trying to get things.
There's no
done.
treads because he has 0 on wood.
And he just needs to buy
There's
some.
no
He'll be
wood
fine.
on the side of the
He needs to
stage.
buy it. He'll be fine. It's all good. This map is getting very messy, though, for sure.
This map, man.
I'm surprised that the captain hasn't called it, although I guess he hasn't had a reason to. His economy is still okay-ish, and he is adding things behind it, so I guess he's not really too
He's adding a
concerned.
barracks down, but I don't see what the barracks. I mean, pikemen, I guess.
Oh, I'm sure it's for the pikemen. Would make a lot of sense here. There's still these lumber camp situation over here for the captain. We have 3 or 4 different lumber areas.
I think Captain's
occupied.
full attention here is on Sam's 1 TC there.
No, I agree.
Cavalier is coming in. Where are the Trebs at, man? Wants to see Trebs.
Went from 0 on the wood to 26.
A doubt tower.
It'll go up. And he's going to beat the other one down in the process.
Nope, it is an official doubt tower because it died.
Oh! Alright, he's going to clean up the tower and the Ville here, so Sam's not even going to be upset about it. Cavalier will be in. He's going to go for another tower. Well, a galley is going to
Trebuchet,
die
go.
tonight.
No trebuchet yet. That makes me mighty disappointed.
Yeah, but I think we're going to reach a point here where the captain is probably going to get raided, and that eco will become even more of a problem for him.
The largest amount of military right now has gone down. He's lost the tower war there. Sam has control of that wood there. He's adding farms, even though I don't think he really needs them. I think now he just needs siege weapons to close out the game. And it looks like Captain here is going to go with the Imperial Age.
Is Sam going for Paladin again?
I mean, kind of broke a record with that, but yeah, here comes Paladin. It's second time in a row.
Well, he hasn't clicked it. He doesn't quite have the resources for it yet, but... horse
He wants
collar!
it, man.
He's going for the late game, folks. Horse collar's in.
Instant conversion there from Captain Nipples.
Yeah, but Sam doesn't care about one conversion. Just based on score, Sam probably doesn't care about a whole lot in this game. We'll see what this one ends up going for here, though. Again, no trebs at this point, as we finally... There's a treb in production.
There is a trebuchet. Oh, please tell me he trebs down that TC. That would make me so happy.
I mean, the treb is on the back side here. He could actually just attack it with his cavalry, too, and he could deny it. But I don't think we're going to see that, to be honest. think it's
Please
too
let me
late.
see that. That would be so cool.
We did see it in one set earlier, and it was on Arena Cove, actually.
Where's that Trip going? Where is he going? He's just standing still. No, Trebuchet. No! Go for the town center! Just do it. Go for it, man. I believe in you, Trebuchet. Just go right-click on the town center. Oh, he's not doing it, man.
No,
Alright, so it looks like Captain Nipples will be going up to the Imperial Age here. Oh, wait.
It moves
Wait.
50% to the Imperial Age. If he sends in the soon-to-be Paladin,
He's going for it.
he's actually
He's going for it.
he might deny this, which is crazy. He would have
Captain Nipples
easily
realizes
denied it
he's going for
before.
the repair.
He has to. There's no other choice here.
I think Sam should realize that he's going for... That is his Imperial Age TC. He doesn't have enough vills repairing yet. Oh, if only he had multiple TCs here. Sam could run in right now and eat this TC. Then he would never be up to Imperial Age, and then the game would end, but it looks like he will be going up to Imperial Age here.
Yeah, I don't think it was
A little slow on the trigger there, Sam, but unfortunate. It looks like Captain Nipples will be able to get to the Imperial Age here. So what does that buy him here? What does that get him?
Not much.
He has no food.
Paladin coming
There's no
in.
food. He has no gold. Well, he has gold, but the gold is like in such an awkward spot that's, I'd say, arguably really hard to take.
Yeah,
So
and
his only option right now is Pikeman spam forever, but Paladin beat Pikeman with barely any upgrades.
the upgrades are slowly coming in though, so it will be a very, very quick thing. I think as soon as Paladin run into the base, we see the GG. I don't think there's really much of an option here. The one and only
Paladin
town center
flex.
is
Double
down.
Paladin flex.
That's what Sam likes to do. What he likes to go for here.
No more TCs for Captain Nipples here.
Yep, 4 TCs behind, 5 TCs behind this for Sam here. Both players are housed at literally like 70 pop difference right now. Paladin is in. There's 35 of them on the map. More towers going to come up for Sam here, or attempt to. Paladin will run in though, and we see a turtle
Paladin
ship.
led by one Kipchak.
A turtle ship does make an appearance. Monks.
Going for 4 conversions there. Probably gonna get all 4 conversions.
Yeah, but there's nothing that can really be done in this position now. I mean, this
after
is
the
all
conversions, the game
eco.
is gone there. Paladin's
32
in the eco.
bills,
Paladin's
gonna
all
be
over the
going
place.
down.
Those bills that have been sitting there in the middle of the map have been there forever, and I feel like Captain Nipples has forgotten about them. GG, well played.
We're going to Arena Cove for Game 5. Alright, this is going to be an important matter, though. Let's check the drafts and see what civs
Yep.
we have left. Sam has Portuguese remaining, as well as Berbers. And then we have Vikings and Saracens left for Captain Nipples here.
Yeah, the most unlikely sim to win on a water map wins on the water map. How about that?
Yeah, it was ballsy for him to pick the random civ, right?
Go straight for the throat with the castle drop on his face.
Yeah, we're not going to waste any time. We're going to load into the last game, though, guys. It is getting late for me here, a little after 11 already, and we're on to Game 5, which is spectacular.
So, everyone either strapping for a moderately decent paced game or for a 2-hour game.
Well, let's hope not for 2 hours, but here we go. I'm at 5 seconds when you're ready.
I'm loading it right now. Capture rate. Why are you like this?
Because it can be.
Oh. Great. I'm at 23 seconds. Just go ahead and say go. Just count down on yourself.
Alright, we're going to get there here, and we'll catch back up. Hold on, Knight. I'm getting there.
Like how capture rate is used most of the time. Pops up on your screen and says, "Hey, I'm recording this game right now."
Here
Are
we
you
go.
ready?
3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Yeah, no problem, Shaman. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Captain Nibbles, we'll go with the Vikings and Samball with the Portuguese. Just a recap of what's happened, first of all of these games have been long, late game situations. There has been greed from both players. We have seen the captain win games 1 and games 2. Sam won games 3 and games 4. And now we've arrived for a finale here. Game 5, semifinals. Winner moves on to compete for the winning rights, the bragging rights, the prize pool, and they will be going up against. Is it? I won't spoil it. They have an opponent already. I already casted that set. If those of you who haven't watched it, it's already on my YouTube channel if you're interested. Nonetheless, this matchup. Give me your thoughts.
All right, Portuguese versus Vikings. I had to say in the early game, I definitely give it to Vikings here. Free wheelbarrow hand cart is just too good to pass up. It means pretty much everything. It means having a smoother transition into food economy, having an easier start with your galley production or navy production. Then again, Portuguese, I think, is the better late game civ here. Having more options against a civ like Vikings. But we'll have to see here.
All right, but
We'll have to see if...
here's the real
sorry.
question. No, you're fine. I am going to interrupt you for the real question right now. Okay? The Vikings don't have fire ships.
Yeah.
For many weeks, I have been saying how good galleys can be, but yet no one has been able to prove it because they can't micro the army and the navy. So,
I wouldn't expect it at an ELO like this.
exactly. Good sportsmanship there. Sam said good luck, have fun. It's been a great series so far. The captain agrees. And it has been. It's been a marvelous series here. And we're...
Captain was realizing he was about to get housed there? Yes, he was. Yeah, but do you think Sam will get the full reverse sweep here? Or do you think Captain Kniples will close out the series here?
I mean, riding the momentum wave, I think Sam has the upper hand. Plus,
Yeah, momentum is big here for him.
Plus, like you said, the Portuguese are the better late game civ. And that is where I think this game has to go, based on every other game being like 50 minutes to an hour, hour 10 even, somewhere in that range, right?
But let's see if Sam is able to close up the game here, or get some kind of impression here in Feudal Age.
Yeah, well, let's see. I mean, obviously, it's going to come down to a lot of factors here. Weasel with the 15-month resub. Thank you, Weasel. Appreciate it, man. And he thinks Portos can snowball on water better in Feudal. So, we'll see. We shall
Having a
see.
discount on all your gold units definitely helps with that. Then again, people tend to underutilize the ability of having free wheelbarrow and handcart.
This is true. I'm very curious, though, to see what Sam does, because in the previous Arena Cove match that I saw him play, he went for a transport ship, transported 5 or so Turk villagers onto his enemy side of the map, castle dropped with Turks, and...
Wait, how did this happen? I mean, did they give up water? I'm assuming.
No, Sam lost water. Like,
wait, he lost water and he got the castle dropped the opponent. I need to see this game.
All right, so before giving up water, he built a transport ship and didn't build but maybe 1 or 2 fire ships at all, and then went to Castle Age. It was a fast castle play with like 5 fishing ships. Gave up water completely, transported across, tower siege push into Imperial Age, and I won't even tell you how it ends because it was a very long game.
It's wild to me. It just got castle dropped and just let it happen. It looks like Captain Nipples is the first one up to Feudal Age here, followed by Sam. The difference is about 25 seconds, I'd say.
Yeah, not
maybe more than that, about 20 seconds.
Not too bad though. It is 3 fishing ships to 4, so Sam will have a little bit better food economy right away, and the fish generation here a little bit better for him here. Sam says it was
actually, I think it's about equal here for both players.
Sam, if this ever becomes a actual build order for this map, I will need a proper name for that build order. Just saying. But we'll have to submit it to AoE to Rex, you know, all that fun stuff. We'll see how it goes.
Double dock play here from Captain Nipple. It looks like he's going to be playing for the more standard approach. It looks like Sam is going to be doing the same as well. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Is there going to be a third dock here from Captain Nipples? I want to say yes. Yes, there is the third dock.
I think it's a mistake to do the third dock. Then I can only afford what in galley?
Well, I mean, yeah, he's going to be doing galley.
He will have
He's up
wheelbarrow
first.
though. That does help a lot. Actually, ends up
He
being
has
able to
tech
afford
lead.
both.
Tech lead. He is up in age, and he's getting the third dock out. He probably should get a house up behind this too, because he is about to be housed here.
Yeah, we'll see what happens though. Obviously, wheelbarrow coming in does play a huge effect. No double bid axe from either player here. Guess Sam needs to get his fires out first, wants to get his dock up. So he's waiting for it as well. Very interesting to see how this will work out, as it's going to be quite a crazy end to what's been a very great series. Potentially the best series that we've seen in the tournament as a whole. Although the last set Sam played was also an insanely good series, so hard to say.
Oh, all right. Captain Nipples there with great reaction time there. Already sees the fires immediately, and he's going to go back home and mass up. All he has to keep doing is just keep dancing here. Sam does have less docks here. He's getting the third dock up now, but he is on the back foot here in terms of dock production. And again, are all these docks producing?
Yeah,
yes, they are.
He's got 5 of them queued right now. He's deep in the queue right now. But with that said, the micro is a lot, and it is intensive, and the 3 galleys that should be coming forward right now, they just simply are not. So
those galleys need to go there right now and help out those other galleys.
Blacksmith is on its way. Until Fletching comes in,
no.
it's really not ideal.
This is what happens when you take off your view off the fight for at least like a second or two. Things like this happen all the time. And now it looks like Captain Nipple's able to take a decent fight here. And again, 2 galleys are on low HP.
I don't even think it's a good fight, to be honest, because it was initially a bigger advantage.
I don't agree with Sam trying to go for the fish there. I think he needs to keep the pressure on the galleys there. He doesn't have enough to kill any fishing ships right now.
I think he patrolled.
He's getting outmassed right now. He's getting outmassed right now.
He is, but Fletching's not in, so these are actually really good trades. The production behind this hasn't been great for Sam, obviously being down docks. So.
Oh, I didn't even notice the queue there for villagers from Captain Nipples. Look at how many vills are queued in for the TC from him.
Yeah, I think Sam's actually going to try to buy up here shortly as well.
Try to rush up to get tech lead. I think I like it. I mean, Portuguese have cheaper gold units, so I think this plays in quite well. Oh, wait. I forget the unique unit for Portuguese, the Caravel.
Caravel.
It's a great unit against other galley units.
Yeah. It's the GOAT against galley units, really.
Why do all the unique unit warships are only good against galleys?
That's a good question, actually. A very good question. And we'll see a 4th dock here. So, surprisingly, we are just now seeing Fletching come in, and this is where things could really start to snowball once the Fletching upgrade is actually in. Sam,
no market yet. No market. Well, actually, he can't build a market. Is there a mill anywhere? There's no mill. No mill, no market.
He's gonna build the mill now. He realizes as well. Weasel says why? Because the water balance is terrible. I don't think it's the balance is terrible.
It is.
I don't think it's the balance. I think it's simply the maps that we have for all the water maps are very snowbally. I think that's the problem, right? So.
Says that, and the previous map we played, our casted is the most snowbally water map ever.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. You have to build the mill before you can build the market. And yeah, there's some snowballiness to them. This is not true. This is not wrong. Sam gonna trade out these galleys here. He's gonna kill some fish, and took some HP off of these, but he will be on 4 docks to 3, so could replenish these relatively quickly. Sam actually has a villager lead too, because the captain has a lot of idle TC time behind this somehow, even after all those.
Look how
builds
much
he did.
HP he's taken off those galleys there. Those fire galleys. He's so many galleys there, fighting the fire galleys.
Yeah,
But
but
again, Sam
just
is really trying to get his way up here. Is he? No, he's just adding
no.
farms.
He's adding farms and he's going crazy on the fire galley production. And actually,
Yeah,
there's
Captain Nipples
no...
is actually closer to. He's actually closer to Castle Age here. And you want to know why? I think it's because he's getting the hunt outside of his base, really helping along his food income.
that and wheelbarrow, but
Yep.
one misstep here and all these galleys go away. This is the problem, right? So will be rough. Will be rough. A lot of HP gone on these galleys as well, so it's not an ideal position. But Sam is getting that market up. We'll have the blacksmith as well.
I think Sam here should start going to galleys of his own. Galleys plus fire galleys is probably good comp.
I don't know if you can switch that easily though, because you have to keep the
I think
fires
it's pretty
up.
easy for. I think it's pretty easy for Portuguese, considering that all their gold units are cheaper.
Yeah, Sam does abuse the market. Still not up, but he will be pretty close. The captain does
And
have it up, and is
He's up
fixed
first. Captain is up.
It will be interesting to see
And-
what this looks like in the next age,
Mhm.
because these galleys are soon to be trumped by caravels. So,
You lagged out there for a bit.
I did.
Yeah, it sounded you went all robotic for a second. It
Sorry.
might have been on my end.
Yeah, I don't know, but chat would have to tell me if I went robot-y on their end. However, caravels win against everything that the Vikings have to offer, except for demos. But
They don't do well against fires and demos. They do good against other galley-like units like the longboat and the galley.
and Sam will be able to switch into the caravel. So the longboat is trash against the caravel. It really is. They stack up way too
Yeah.
tightly, and it becomes a huge problem. So, not ideal at all. Gold mining upgrade in for Sam. The micro behind this has been really good, and the uptime, again, will be a little faster,
Yeah.
but man, there are a
Look
lot
at the
of
resources
fish
there
added
for
behind
Captain
this.
Nipples.
Yeah.
Look at the resources Captain Nipples has. His resource bank is huge.
Do you think he could potentially try to imp this?
You think he's gonna go to imp after this?
No,
I
no,
think
that's what I'm
Castle just
asking.
go imp.
That's what I'm asking. Do you think he
Are you
could
asking for
try
the game to
that?
go shorter? Is that what you want?
I mean, I think it would be an interesting idea. I don't know if he's going to go for it. Sam will save his fires and loop these around. There are a significant number of fishing ships here, 12 in fact, and Castle Age will be coming in for Sam now. Will he switch to caravels is the question. He has fire ships, and the upgrades not
Alright.
coming in yet for him.
Going 3 TC immediately, followed by careening and war galley.
A lot of steps
Bodkin
happening for the
too.
captain here.
He can take a fight right now. He has Bodkin on his galleys.
Yeah, the fires are going to be wasted here. He's going to try to kill the fish, so Sam will try to get some value with these fires. We'll kill 2 of
He's just
them.
taking a lot of damage for free here.
Sam has queued up War Galley. It is behind Doc. And then we'll see caravels. So it will be caravels coming in before
I
long.
think that's the right way to go. War galley, keep your fires alive, followed by caravel. This is a much more interesting water map too, by the way.
What now?
I think this is a much more interesting water map
Than the last game or than
Okay.
other water maps?
than most of the other water maps.
Yeah, I think we've balanced this one pretty well. I'm very happy with it, honestly. The upgrade's
Alright.
in, and oh boy.
Fire versus war galley.
And the
Let's
fires
see,
are
let's
on
see.
top here. Sam is going to melt these pretty efficiently, actually.
Then again, he is doing a good job dancing here. Now, I remember watching a video from Hera, and I think maybe Spirit of the Law covered this too. The DPS of the war galley, when they go from just plain galley to war galley, is actually decreased.
Yep.
Just the projectile is completely different than the projectile fired from the normal galley.
Hmm.
It looks like Sam might actually take back water here. Captain Nipples is just taking so much damage here.
Oh, he's
It's like
going
he will
to.
not be able to hold water.
Caravel
He's going
switch
to lose all his
behind
fish,
this
but
as
then
well.
again, on the south side there, look at what's being massed there on the south side. Bunch of longboats.
Yeah, but
You can somehow
Caravel.
hold the mast there.
All you
Hey,
need
he
is
needs,
caravels. You have to
He
believe
needs
in the
to do a full
caravel.
tech switch. full tech switch into Caravels. He just needs to keep his current flyers alive and switch into Caravels.
Yeah, the KD has spiraled here pretty heavily in the last minute. Obviously still in favor of the captain. And the captain does have a 10-vil lead, and he has 3 town centers to 2. So that is somewhat of a problem. However, he could lose 10 fishing ships here, and that would equal everything out. And I think he probably will, because the caravels and the fires will do plenty of damage to the longboats here. Sam not even worried about chasing all those down.
Oh, wait. The caravels aren't going to do any real damage, because look at the upgrades that Sam has. Just noticed it.
It's not good. They do a lot
It's
of
not a good thing.
damage, though, so
They
I
do
still
a small amount of pass-through damage, but they could be doing so much more damage if they had Botkin. Or Fletching.
Yeah, they could.
Sam
for sure.
forgot that upgrade. That's kind of disaster, actually.
Yeah, he's killing
He is
docks,
winning water,
though.
but he is winning it.
Sam, we've seen this before. He goes for the upgrades far after they're needed, and he's pulling it off. We've seen Paladin come in very quickly from him twice now, and he had 0 upgrades on those for most of the game. Then he gets them all, right? So,
yeah.
Look at this eco, though. It has balanced out with all the fishing ships dying, and the galleys, the longboats. I mean, not in the greatest of numbers here. The fire's going to be getting close enough to at least do damage with the caravels shooting it behind. And I don't know how much longer he can keep the production up of the longboat and really have it become an effective unit for him here.
And again, no fletching. No fletching.
Yeah, these are all super low
Makes
HP,
a huge
though.
difference. Yeah, but he's not taking great trades here. I mean, eventually he will, because he is on top of his docks and he's killing units as soon as they come out. Alright, and now it looks like Sam will take water lead here. And again, Captain Kniples' economy back home is vastly superior.
Not really. I mean, yes, he has
Actually,
hand cart.
I'm just looking at the score right now. Actually, it's closer than I think.
Yeah.
The micromanagement back home, or macro back home, is just not there.
Didn't even know they needed fletching.
The amount of wood floating for Captain here. Oh my god.
And we're going to see the demolition ship added, but the caravels are going to be...
They
massive now.
needed fletching. They are a range unit after all.
Yeah, that is the situation. They need everything an archer needs, and that's basically all there is to it. Demos are going to be here. They're probably going to be able to kill some ships here, but honestly, I think this is a mistake for him to keep investing into water at this point now.
Yeah, he needs to go full farm mode.
I agree.
Get those farming upgrades, and doesn't even add the first farming or first wood upgrade. You know, it's okay. I mean, he has a lot of vills. You know, he'll make up for it.
Sam
the
is
wood
on
efficiency is
stone
terrible.
Very heavily behind this, by the way.
Is it time for a transport ship castle drop? Yeah, it's time for that.
Yep, transport ship is coming in. No careening yet either, though, so only 5 vills at a
Yeah,
time.
and he's able to do this too. Like, actually, Captain has no way to stop this.
No,
he has no land military to stop this. He's just adding more TCs.
He's adding his barracks, his first barracks here. So, Sam
First barracks.
is going to have a transport ship. He has 1, 2. He's got another one in production. So, he's going to transport at least 10 villagers. The castle will be in the base here. Question is where? I imagine it'll be next to this market somewhere.
Nah. Let's be more creative, Juicy. I think we will actually place it, even from the last game.
I know, it's very hard to say, right? But that will be at least the safe option. We'll see if he goes for it, though.
Knowing how Sam plays, safe is never the way to go with him.
And we really need to see some fishing ships added behind this for Sam to try to keep up in the eco. Would be very nice. But the captain does have a 19 villager lead, and he does have handcart, so it's a little bit more like a 25 villager lead, I'd say.
Yep, but it will be soon be, if this castle gets down, it'll soon be equal in numbers for vills, because it's going to kill 20 vills at that castle. Alright, let's see where it's going to go. Let's see, where is it going? Where is it going?
We
see
don't
the two
know.
transport ships. It's being
gonna...
awfully sneaky about it. Alright, they're on it. They're soon to be on his territory.
Alright, so they're gonna
Alright,
be
they're there.
on the
Where's
gold.
the castle going?
Oh, not
Yeah,
even
safe castle,
that forward. So the castle will go
We were
up.
both wrong. We
Is
were
it-
both wrong. It's the safest castle ever.
Sam could go imp after this castle goes up.
Yeah? Yeah, but Captain Kniples can also go to imp here too.
Yeah, university and the monastery on their way up. Very interesting situation we have here for us. Sam will add another town center, and Imp is coming faster, but there is no castle, and he can't afford one just yet, so he's buying some of the stone. He will build his own castle here. Where's Sam gonna go?
Sam's
To the gold?
timing. Sam's timing is not good here. He doesn't have enough food to get up to the next stage. He's buying it right now. Okay, now he's up. But if
He's up, but it's huge
if
behind
Captain
the
Nipple's
bill.
able to get up a castle, he's getting up the castle now. I think he's gonna win the Treb War. Please don't tell me where is it? Where is Imperial Age being queued at? Please
It's
don't tell me
way
it's
in the
behind.
back.
Is it behind the wheelbarrow? Oh no. Okay, he realized. Okay, good. That would've
Double
been
bid
so
axe
bad there.
coming in at 35 minutes here for the captain. Ville's going down for Sam forward here. That's actually a bit of a misplay, but
Alright.
we'll
Good
see what he
reaction there
goes
from
for
Sam.
here. I actually think losing this castle not the biggest deal. If he does lose it, I don't even think he should
No, he
contest
has
it,
full
so
control of water.
I think he should
And plus,
go.
he's gonna have imp tech.
He should go try to put some walls up with those and prevent the expansion from his opponent.
They're even going cannon galleons now would be a good idea. Portuguese get pretty good cannon galleons, you know, being affected by ballistics and everything.
Yeah.
Is he punching that? Just go
That's what I'm saying. You just need to transport him, right? The captain, though, he has 123 vills. He has handcart. He's starting to add the berserks and getting upgrades for those. So he's going to be in a pretty good spot here. The problem is can he push this? Is the question. It's going to be interesting.
Cannon guns could be pretty good value here, denying more space and preventing any kind of expansion other than, you know, towards a corner.
Yep. Imp is...
Especially towards the top side of the map where the choke point is very small.
Imp is going to be a little later. We are going to see Bloodlines and Knights added in, and these Berserks are coming in to try to deal with these vills.
Berserks are coming in, but these Berserks are just going to eat the castle here.
Yeah,
and again, castle has no upgrades.
They'll be
no
fine.
upgrades.
Yeah, another stable will potentially go up, but it doesn't look like... Oh, it does at the very end.
Both stables go up, but all the vills are going to die.
Yeah, but that wasn't...
So there goes any hope of Sam winning the castle war.
I don't think he's worried about the castle at all, though. I think he
seems
wants...
like kind of a waste, though, then.
I think he wants to be really annoying here, and he wants to try to take some of the gold. He thought he'd have a little bit better imp timing, maybe. And I
He's
still
trying
think...
to get a trebuchet out. He will get the trebuchet out, but then again, this castle's... No one's preparing that castle.
Yeah, the Knights are going to be here, though, so they will be able to potentially cause some havoc. But no real upgrades on those. +1/+1. Not the greatest. Samball Castle closer to home here. Is he...
Yeah, Sam, he has, he gets all the stuff for free because he's Vikings. Oh, nice quick wall. More quick walls. Another quick wall. And you went quick wall towards the gate, but, you know, just go for it. Quick wall champion. Oh, the pikeman stops it, but then again, the Berserker gang and pikes are there.
Yeah, and
Knights will probably be able to take out one trebuchet.
Nope, not even one.
Won't take out a single trebuchet. It's pretty depressing right there. Knights are trying to go on raid, but they will probably be cleaned up by the pikemen.
Yeah, I mean, no reaction yet, but 148 vills, a bit of an overboom. Tons of res floating for both of these players. No chemistry yet behind this. Sam not walling up here either, so I mean it's a very messy game here, and it seems like Sam's ahead, but I mean, even the score doesn't have him ahead, even though he has water at this point. Only 3 fishing ships behind this. Could really use a few more.
Yeah, okay. So, how do you think this game's going to go off from here? Captain Nipples has a huge score lead.
Victoria, it's coming.
Victoria.
Gilnet's coming in. Sam buying more stone, looking for another castle forward probably, and organ guns being added. I still think I prefer Sam's position.
Chieftains coming in.
But it will be difficult
I mean,
here, obviously.
I guess chieftains are... Actually, I see no reason to even get chieftains. Other than maybe trying to get a sneak raid in.
Well,
No cavalry being played anymore.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that, right? He saw the Knights, he thinks he's going to continue that
Yeah,
route,
I mean,
potentially.
Sam tech pretty hard into him. Got Bloodline +1/+1.
We do have a
I
forward
mean, right
castle.
now, he should get... Captain Nipples should get a more forward castle towards the water. Just deny water and get back on water.
Yeah, he's looking to... That one Knight did get 7 villager kills before the castle took it down. The organ guns are going to find this castle. Villagers coming forward. Not ideal here. And is this castle... The castle for Sam not been seen yet, so he's going to have to scout that out for himself here.
Organ guns are pretty bad against onagers, siege ram, bombard cannons. Of course, Vikings don't get bombard cannons, but they do get pretty good siege rams, and they do get siege engineers for their onagers.
Yeah.
Right now, he's looking like tech into cavalry. I don't like this approach. Vikings is definitely not something they're strong at with cavalry play. Missing bloodlines and missing last armor. And I think did they miss husbandry too?
Yeah, I think so. They're pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't
Pretty
think
bad.
that's a good way to go with them. I
We'll
think
see
just
elite
even
berserk.
generic organ guns can kill them.
One Treb all by itself here, not an ideal situation. The infantry will be able to come forward and probably still deal with that, even with the few organ guns behind. He's just gonna
I
repair
think you'd be
it for the
surprised
time
there. Organ guns do have bonus damage against infantry.
There's a lot of infantry though, that's all I'm saying. I guess the organ guns are a little bit more massed than I thought, and the castle does range them, but yeah, they'll take out this Treb quickly.
Yeah, it's a worthwhile trade. All the Berserk gangs are dead though.
Elite
Now,
organ gun on the way. Now it will be a little bit better.
Look how much damage these organ guns are doing to these knights. They didn't have second armor. Now they got second armor, but once they get elite, they're just gonna shred everything.
Yeah, the teching into the cavalry for the Vikings, definitely a mistake there. Definitely a mistake. The castle goes down though.
Castles goes down, but let's see if he can keep with the push here. Goes to Trebuchet, and the organ guns are still continuing to be pumped out here. I see that Captain Kniples has a foundation place, but he's not building it. He probably shouldn't delete it.
Yeah, he probably forgot about it, all things considered. But yeah, the organ guns are shredding here. And has he lost a single organ gun? Right there, just losing the first
Now
couple?
he's losing them. He's getting currently outmatched because he's only producing out of one castle. But then again, the knights are kind of getting melted like butter. But then again, they're all going down right now because there's just too much military there for Captain Kniples.
Yeah, I mean, a bit of a rough position. I think we should see the...
Actually, wait, no, he's cleaning this up. Oh my god, the organ guns do so good against the pikemen. Like, they don't even exist to them. Okay, now he's in a great spot here. Oh my god, the organ guns are so good.
and the castle is being repaired, but I mean, altogether, it's just a huge overboom here from the captain. Not enough military on the map, and
I think he doesn't know what to go here.
yeah, I think he is confused.
I mean, range units also still pretty good against organ guns because they just have low pierce armor.
I think he needs to add his own mangonels.
He needs onagers.
Yeah, Vikings
going
get
Cavalier.
Onager, don't they? So
Yep. They get onager with siege engineers chemistry. Those are all great things to have.
yeah, Sam does have a lot of military on the water still, so that's partially why we're seeing such a large military lead. But
Yeah.
all things
Never in my
considered-
wildest days I would see Viking Cavalier to counter organ guns. I mean, technically, cavalry should do well against organ guns, but not if they're missing last armor.
Yeah, there's only 8 of them on the map, and the Portuguese player going into his Cavalier as well. That will actually be much, much better. They have bloodlines, they have +2, they have +1, and somehow
Shredding them.
these knights are gonna snipe these trebs. Organ guns are still
Shredding
alive.
them with the organ guns. Captain Nibbles right now, he needs onager right now. He needs onager or siege ram to kill those organ guns.
Yeah, but he's not gonna have it, and the Cavalier production behind this is gonna be pretty insane. There's 6 stables that are likely gonna be fully producing soon, and the captain's out of stone. He has no more stone, so he
no
is
stone
gonna
inside of his
lose
map.
the castle here.
And the Oregon gun mass is starting to get out of control here. Cavalier mass is getting out of control too. And Portuguese have way better Cavalier than Viking Cavalier.
Yeah, the captain.
Okay, let's see how the straight's gonna go.
Captain's still at
I think
100.
straight is definitely gonna go here for Sam.
Oh yeah, he's gonna take the castle down. He's gonna kill all the cav. And really, I think the captain is just dead.
Yeah, I think the game's looking pretty over here.
There's
Score
a
is
lot of builds
flip-flopping
here that are soon to be useless. Arquebus is coming in. Plate Barding Armor is coming in. The Trebs will soon move forward. There's some more organ guns, or Elite Berserk coming, but the organ guns are here as well.
Yeah, those units are sick. Though I kind of like them more when they weren't able to kill skirmishers because they had a ton of pierce armor, so the skirms that had to actually get bonus damage against skirmishers.
Yeah, and it just spiraled in such a bad way. He's trying to get back on water at home, but Sam has fire ships there, still has a lot of military there.
What's water gonna get him at this point? Like,
yeah.
He's losing too much ground on land.
And we will see a forward castle on the same hill where the captain had his castle. The captain has so much res in the bank, but it's really nothing he can do with it here. And
now Sam, all Sam needs to do now, kill most of his villagers or replace them with Victorious.
I don't even think he needs to do that. I think it's the position where he just continues what he's doing, honestly.
Do it for the memes.
He did add the one Fitoria, and I think that was
he actually
really
has two.
important thing. What?
He has two Victorious.
Oh, okay. Second one added. I don't know when that was added, but the first one earlier, I think, was definitely very important because having those ticking resources come in really adds up over time.
Yeah. This is looking like a reverse sweep here. Do you think there's any way for Captain Kniples to come back in this game?
Not with what he's teched into.
No, like he's teched too far into Cavalier. Cavalier is just gotten him nothing. Cavalier without bloodlines, husbandry, and last armor, it's might as well be a useless unit there.
Yeah, and I mean, Sam, he played it very interestingly with the fires early on, and I think that maybe the captain was a little too passive at moments on water, not being able to force his opponent off water, even though he had the large numbers advantage. And he was microing them just fine. And I think that really kind of spiraled things to where we are now. Obviously, the forward castle coming in didn't really do much except for force the captain to deal with that at home.
Here comes a huge massacre.
Yeah.
That is just an absolute massacre of this this pikemen.
I mean, the Trebs are working away on the buildings behind.
I think it came down to.
I mean, go ahead.
I think Captain Kniples just doesn't know what to do against this unit. It's probably not a unit you see too often. I mean, it's hard to figure out what unit counters what unit at every point of the game and every Civ matchup scenario. He's making mangonels right now, but I think it's a little too late for that. He's making Capran now too.
Yeah,
I think it's too late for that.
These organ guns have 79 kills. It's a lot. But there's just no coming back from this position now, I don't think. His economy is in such a shambled place. The gold that he can take, he only has 3 villagers on right now. And a lot of the villas have gone down. The Eco KD is now 67 or 69 or 71 to 12. It just keeps going up. And this town center is melting. These organ guns.
Oh, let's watch this Capran fight. Oh my god. Actually so good against the organ guns. Killed him in one hit.
Yeah, but it needs a lot more of them before it's really effective. But yeah,
it's hilarious that they're like really good against like small infantry units. Like, I mean, they obviously get bonus damage against them, but they're like really bad against siege weapons.
Yeah, it is funny how the composition of the unit is now, right, compared to what it has been before, at least. But Sam gonna come forward for yet another castle here. The captain doesn't want to give it up, obviously. He's fought long and hard to make it all this way. I don't blame him, but I just don't see a way that he's going to be able to come back. Yeah, the Capsule Foundation was never deleted here. Not sure that really matters too much, though. He has his castles,
Yeah.
and no matter what he produces out of those, it's not going to do anything. He's actually teching into light cav right now.
He has
Just because he has no other
14k
option.
wood. You can just sell all that just to get a bunch of siege rams out, or a bunch of, just a bunch of onagers out. Onager siege rams that kills all of this.
He could have repaired that one as well. That's true. That's true, Weasel. He would have deleted that foundation. Guessing he still just has forgotten about it. He's going to lose his castles at home here. And, I mean, he's going into light cav. He's building more and more. There's only one Feb back there working on it about the organ guns. When was the last time you saw 50 organ guns, folks?
Never.
Yeah, well, we're almost to that number, 47.
I remember when like the unit got nerfed, everyone was just like, "Oh, the unit's terrible now." I think this is a perfect role for them. They play more like a shotgun type unit.
Yeah, I mean, it works out well, but really, it's been an insane set, and obviously, it looks like Sam's gonna close this one out.
One more heroic charge here for the cavalry. One more heroic charge.
It's like one shot.
I didn't even see him attack.
It literally was like a one shot. They're all dead.
I was like less than a frame of death there for this light cap.
Yeah, they've got 103 kills, and I don't even have them all selected right now. 109 kills collectively right now,
and if only Captain knew what unit to go for here.
I don't even
you
know,
saw the siege ram.
I don't even know if
when you saw the effectiveness of the siege ram, they got way more kills than any of the cavalry or cavalier or light cap did.
That's true. I don't know,
which is a really sad thing to say.
I don't know if that would have been the answer though, because I think the cavalier spam would have just been greater. But
now he's fully committed to just going light cap, and this is not the way.
Yeah, and he's soon going to be out of production buildings here. He's not going to have an eco at home soon, as Sam is moving everything into the town centers that are left here. The wood lines. There are a lot of stables here, but the food count not so great now. It's turned into a massacre here late game. Again, the captain doesn't want to give it up. He's fought long and hard to be here, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, but, it's tough to give up something. You felt like you were in such a good lead at the start of the series, but Sam managed to make his reverse comeback, or his reverse sweep here. Yeah. Really, GG well played to both players. I think they did such a fantastic job of playing. I really enjoyed casting all the sets tonight.
Yeah, it's crazy set. Crazy set. I mean, the finals I'm sure is going to be insane as well. But
here comes a mangonel.
Been a hell of a bracket, and to be getting to the finals already is going to be crazy. But that one's going to be a best of 7, so it's going to be a lot of games to play, a lot of games to cast there. But the captain has 0 military, he's down to 72 vills, and well, he's losing everything in the corner here.
72 vills, no way to escape. And they're ready to see the round of light cav getting massacred by organ guns. Or do you think Captain Kniples will call it GG here?
Sam says GG question mark. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him for this question, and yeah, the captain says yeah, GG. Don't blame him for the question, really. It's been over for a little bit, and obviously the captain didn't want to give this up. And yeah, he says he couldn't figure out what to go against him, so the captain loses this one here in what was an
This 1 a.m. Oh,
Jesus! An absolutely crazy.
I'm glad we didn't have to stay up that long. How long was this? Just an hour? Oh, so
what?
Glad.
What now?
It's just an hour long.
What do you mean? We've been live for 3 hours, man.
No, this game.
Oh yeah, this game was an hour.
In-game time was just an hour.
Yep. But it was a good game. It was a good set, a crazy set. The best set from the 1300 bracket by far, no question.
Lots of back and forth from both players. Lots of ways both players were throwing the game and letting each player get back up and almost winning. But yeah, GG well played to both.
The KD is 431 to 180. It's 2.39. Yeah, and he admitted he didn't know what to go against it. Wood, the only resource that the captain collected more of, and it's pretty large margins, of course. But
Yeah.
GG, crazy set, crazy set. Uh, phew, crazy. I'm still in shock here. The reverse sweep. Congratulations to Sam. Obviously, moving on to the finals. We're gonna update the bracket in a second here. But deep, great run from the captain here, and hopefully he enjoyed it as well. Um, Sam said he was in Asia, so we started at like 9 p.m. and took small breaks. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. It's a benefit for being able to do it with Rex, right? You have more options for playing the games at different times. So, whew, crazy, crazy set. I'm gonna pull up the bracket here. See who Sam's gonna go face. If you guys wish to avoid spoilers, you get this one warning to head elsewhere. But we're gonna update this bracket. Sam with an upset here, knocking out the #1 seed as well. He'll move on to face DJ in a best of 7 grand final for the 1300 bracket. Knight, are you still with me?
Yes.
Anything you'd like to say in closing before we shut this down for the evening?
I'm looking forward to the finals here with Sam. I'm glad he's really pulled through and made great strides to improve on his skill and his gameplay overall. I'm really proud of you, Sam. Not to say that Captain Nipples did do a good job here too. Hats off to him as well. He played pretty good or amazingly, and I hope to see him again for the next tournament. It was a blast having them play in the tournament.
Absolutely. I mean, this whole bracket's been insane. I mean, there's been a lot of upsets. Obviously, we're gonna see the seed 5 versus seed 14 in the grand final, which is awesome. But I think a lot of it goes back to the draft system and players, to prepare those maps, right? Sam had to go through quite a few opponents here. Obviously, things got a little bit crazy here in the last 2 sets. Both games for him going to the final game, 5 games all the way through. So, absolutely crazy. Congratulations. I look forward to casting it, and I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm tired too. That's 11 o'clock, but feels like it's like 1 in the morning for me.
It is midnight for me, so it is time to crash, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for enjoying this crazy set with me. Hopefully, if you guys haven't seen any of these games yet, obviously there's a whole bracket of backlog you could watch, plus 1700 brackets going on right now. We're in the quarterfinals of that one, so lots of games to come. Appreciate everything. Thank you all. Night. Good night. And
Gotta end on a pun.
we'll see you guys later. Have a good one, guys.
Bye.